That comeback sick though.
I'ma let karma catch a man, I ain't gon' waste my energy. 100 arms like a centipede. Before I die, I'ma make them all remember me. We sippin' champagne. Get these hating niggas Hennessy. Nigga, you a nobody. Who you got? Nobody. Threw a party, guess who showed up? Nigga, nobody. I was at the bottom, nigga. I ain't have nobody. Started getting money, stop fucking with these nobodies. All I know is grind, niggas hitting on my progress. Was on MTV, still living in the projects. Had a lot of hard times, had to learn a strong grind. Can't let these weak niggas tamper with a strong mind. You ain't never so talking about you so cold, talking all that bullshit. Wonder why you're so broke. Just a bad follower, but I'ma get these dollars up. Just put another zero.
Yo.
Testing.
No meals, talk about a dope deal. Talk about your shooter for. He don't even toast there. All my niggas okay. We don't know what hope stay. I flick a finger, then they both spray. Nigga, I'm on it like that. I live like that. I'm on it like that. I live like that. Nigga, I'm on it like that. I live like that. I'm on it like that. I live like that. Nigga, all them niggas I grew up with, I'm stuck with. And all them niggas that you fuck with. They try to leave your boy for dead, but I'm up. My nigga said he got a hundred with your name or some dumb shit. Said I'm not the fuck with.
Testing.
Trump shit. Did that 101 shit. Now we on some jump shit.
Testing.
One Jump Street.
Testing 1, 2.
They all sound a lot clearer than before.
And word around town that you niggas looking suspect. They don't love they self. Them niggas I can't fuck with. And yeah, I rap, but this money is the only subject. Yeah, it's duct tape on that whistle, nigga. When I'm just trying to live my life, don't let it hit you, nigga. They want a problem there, I'ma bring the issue to you. They gon' need a white sheet, they don't fucking tissue for you. Yeah, I was raised in them back blocks. All we did was smoke weed, sell a lot of crack rock. Kick a nigga door in, breaking down the padlock. Facts, I'm Batman with that black block. Yeah, I'm on it like that. I live like that. I'm on it like that. I live like that. Nigga, I'm on it like that. I live like that. I'm on it like that. I live like that, nigga. Sick though.
Okay. Check.
And fuck that slick talk nigga with a cash at. Form down to my last where my mask at. I was 11 with my first strap. Only them niggas in Haiti can understand that. Couldn't make shit, so we had to take shit. Can't fix nothing, so we gotta break shit. Getting real tired of this fake shit. Paranoid when you speak, I hear snake hiss. Feeling like Malcolm on his last speech. I know it's gonna happen, just waiting for you to reach. So I can clean you up like my name Bleach. Making examples the only way for me to teach. Sheesh, these bird niggas lying out their teeth. That 44 mag blowing up their beat. They making death threats, but I ain't dead yet. Start killing niggas like a fucking redneck. Check, fuck boys on my checklist. Now how you gonna tweet when you headless? Or make a move, nigga, when you homeless. They harmless, money coming with my palm itch. Gold balls, nigga, with a bronze bitch. Or a white one, depending how the night come. And I don't even know why they hype, son. Ray Charles with the dope, you got the right one.
I guess you figured that I'm all about figures if you didn't know. Look at all the ice, man, smoother than the finger up. I still pass off the rock, give and go and ran into a body off the shot. That's a pick and roll. Yo, see I can stand through the fire. Couldn't be more, so they trapped through the wire. Riding in the stone, tags be expired. Good Lord, take the wheels, taking slashed on the tires. Brooklyn, yeah, I'm from the hood where you never know. We in the booth every day, but we'll never vote. You see, tomorrow ain't promised, so I'm selling hope. Doing dirt, front the laundromat, I'm still selling soap. Whoa, the feds holding the account, that Boricua, the body. I'm sorry for the drought, had it wholesale, broke it down. And party with an ounce, got grams in the safe, in the 40 in the couch, don't ignore me. iffy. I'm blowing on that kick ass. Lime green sticky with bad biddies. I skip class, stick stacks, kick back, fuck that. The kid laughs like spin a joke, but y'all claiming your sim bad.
It's automatic when the semi bang. Robbing niggas for they Jews like the gimme gang. Never think of consequences, got an empty brain. Buck 50 for you hoes playing shifty games. Yeah, I got a few screws missing. Watch the knocks, eyes on you sharks in my pool fishing. Cooking up, and I ain't talking rice stew chicken. I'm talking pots with the soda, calling cool whipping. Llama spit, make it feel like a comet here. Talking crazy, you ain't bulletproof like Obama whip. All about the pay, Tangeray on my tonic shit. Snitch nigga probably talking to your honor quick. I'm old school when it come to rules. Handle beef like what Lil Joe done a do. About my paper nowadays in another groove. Sucker free, never move how the suckers do.
Food savor the flavor. You get pulled over, cover the odor. Hood hell blazing, you might meet Damon, mad as a youngin'. Extra introducers, now we both older. I moved to Doja, he down in Wagger with dope and coke. With the dope fiends to Jackie, where they go sober. Your crew ain't loyal, eat with rodents, chief with them cobras. And that beat from 93 is a no. And that who from 93 is a no. Pop at your top, you try to breeze if you owe us. Yeah, old head like back in the day. I don't wanna hear about it if it ain't happen today. High every day, cause shit be whack every day. And niggas die every day, so I wear black every day. On the block with yak every day. A little nigga tryna stack every day. In and out and shit, my pops getting heated. Ducking my pops and stay getting weedy. You niggas bitches, you get got for no reason. Get ghost with your work, holiday season, nigga.
Somebody ring the door. The petty folks is downstairs.
Ready? Happy Memorial Day. Hey yo, peace Vandals, it's your boy, Facts on Wax, and right now you listening to the Vandal Hour live on DTFradio.com. I state facts, I will never lie to you. Make sure you tune in each and every Saturday from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. You can also catch us live on our TuneIn app. You can also catch us live on our DTF Radio Ustream page. But remember, you gotta do that when we on live. I state facts, I will never lie to you. Now, check this out for the people who don't know. You could go to YouTube right now or after the show and you could put DTF Radio or DTF Radio The Vandal Hour in the search engine. When you see that icon and logo, click that. It will take you to history. I state facts. Yeah. Now, for the people who don't know, we got a website, but right now that shit is under construction. But you can go check it out by going to www.thevandalhour.com or www.thevandalhour.net. We got an online store, behind the scene pics, and more. I state facts. We got Vandal Hour bandanas. We just got some motherfucking buttons in. I state facts. Yo, God, what's poppin'? How you feeling? How was your week?
Peace. My week was good. You know what's crazy? That it's fucking like 90 degrees earlier today.
Word.
It's still nice outside.
Sundress weather.
I waited for this weather for who knows how many months, and I came outside once and ran right back to the crib.
It was
right
that
into
hot
the
for you?
AC.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
I couldn't even do it. But there's a lot of shit going on. Memorial Day weekend, like you said. Shout out to everyone out there. Enjoy and have a safe Memorial Day weekend out there. Have a shot for me. But I'm here in the Vandal Hour every Saturday night. You know how we do. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. What's going on with you? I bet you your week was a lot better than my week.
My week was popping. I mean, I was chilling. I was in Brooklyn like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I left OT for a few days. I went to some quiet town. I tied it down. Now I'm back in the Rotten Apple. First day back in the city, I had to spank a nigga because he was minding my business and not his. If you out there minding my business, then you're gonna face the consequences. I state facts. I would like to say happy birthday to my nigga Pandas in heaven. God bless. I miss you. Keep looking over the kid. A happy birthday to the Vandal Hour God, Knox of DOD. I state facts now. We about to get this show rocking.
Peace. Listen, y'all. Well, tonight, like every Saturday night, we got a really dope show planned for y'all. Tonight, we got a serious OG in the building. Some call him the Battle Warden, but he goes by the name Sade TCM. He'll be in the building with us later on, chopping it up on the show. Also tonight, y'all, we got a Bronx Beast in the building, a lyrical monster. He goes by the name Provalone P, and he'll be chopping it up, sitting in, spitting some bars here for us later on the show. So you already know another good show for y'all. So make sure you tell a friend to tune in. But before we get into anything else, y'all, first let me introduce the masked lady sitting in with us tonight.
Hi, everybody.
No face,
Hola,
no case.
hola. You already know.
She is the person behind the brand Checks and Balances. She's also a wardrobe stylist for a lot of people coming up in the industry right now. She's also family to DTF Radio. It's my pleasure and the Vandal Hour's pleasure to introduce to you Mila, aka Checks and Balances.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
I like to say thank you for this fly ass bandana I got on
Of
tonight.
course. You're welcome.
I got
Of
the
course,
Kwame
that's
polka
right.
dot joint. My shit is fly.
Yo,
It's a fact.
of course. Y'all looking very fly.
If you
very
know me,
fly.
I take the red over everything all the time.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo,
you wear a lot
can't.
of red. I think you blood on
I
the
was
low.
about to say Big
Chill.
B's over there.
Like
What's
a
going
Jackson.
on?
Nah, we good. We always neutral in the hood.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
We
That's
good,
what's up.
but shout out to the homies out there holding it down.
Absolutely. You already.
Listen, for the viewers that are not familiar with you and the work that you do, just give them a little rundown on what you all got.
Absolutely. Well, you know, Checks and Balances came about in 2011. I legitimized everything in 2012. And I was just home, laid back, you know, not doing anything. And I'm just like, damn. And I'm watching everybody on TV. And I'm like, yo, what am I going to do with myself? Like, you know, I got to get shit together. What am I going to do? Shit is bullshit. And it just came like that. Logo, name, everything. And from there, I just ran with it. You know, I'm a social justice person. I love the people. I will help anybody. Anybody that knows me knows that if I got it, you got it. I'll give you the shirt off my back if I can. But Checks and Balances basically represents the injustice that's going on. You know, anybody that knows about Checks and Balances, the real Checks and Balances is supposed to be legislative, judicial, and
Executive.
an executive, thank you. And basically, it's supposed to be each house watching over each house to make sure that shit balances out. And we all know that that's some bullshit because shit don't balance out. There's no justice.
There you
You know
go.
what I'm saying? There's no peace. So I feel like, you know, I'm the one that's going to bring the noise. You know what I'm saying? Bring about a movement to get us all together. We need to stick together in order to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that need help. It's a lot of voices that are not heard. It's a lot of things going on that don't need to be going on. It's a lot of people getting killed and there's no justice for their family. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Checks and Balances is more than just a clothing line and it's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's a lot.
And that's what's up. And let me say this: a lot of people wondering. First, let me say this: if you're watching the show live now, you see she has a bandana on, and it's not a Vandal Hour bandana. So it's different because we usually supply the bandanas when people come up to the show.
Okay.
And now we meet somebody who has.
Who did the remix?
So let me, let me ask you this: why do you conceal your face?
Now, to be honest with you, you know, I conceal my face because, first of all, it's not about me. It's about the brand. It's about the work. So idolize the work and what the brand is about. Don't
There you go.
idolize me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not really your typical basic female. I'm not the one with the selfie stick and the this and the that. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not I. You know, back in 2007, I could speak openly about it because, you know, I have a disposition, but, you know, I got caught up with the law. I did my little 30 days, so I served the community and I did my time. But, you know, I'm from Flatbush. I'm from the hood, so I just don't want my face known out here. Like I said, I want to be known for the work. Like,
Right.
respect the work. Don't study me. Like, respect what's going on. Respect what I'm trying to do. You know, so I think a lot of people have shit backwards these days about, you know, especially these women, you know what I'm saying? They demand respect and don't give you anything to respect. So, you know, so
They
it's,
posting half naked pictures talking about respect me.
yo, that shit is crazy.
Let me ask you something, man. Since you are from Flatbush, man, Flatbush got a movement going on right now. There's a lot of things happening in
Absolutely,
Flatbush.
absolutely.
You know, you got the money and violence thing, man,
Absolutely,
going
salute
on.
to them.
You got big old bundles selling shit.
Salute to them.
You know, what I mean, Flatbush got a lot of things going on. Do you feel that Flatbush has got a new rising going on that's happening?
You know what it is? Like, it's so much going on in Flatbush. Salute to everybody that's trying to do their thing and make shit happen because, like, it's starting to get real crazy, especially not only just Flatbush, Bed-Stuy all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Rent is going up. People are kicking people out. You know what I'm saying? I love all races. I don't ever want to make it seem like I am a race card player and all this other things like that. But, you know, we got blacks kicking out blacks for whites right now because they know that they can afford the rent. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. You know, Flatbush back in the days, if you do your history, was predominantly a white neighborhood.
Jews.
So basically, so you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on in Flatbush. You know, I appreciate the change and everything like that because, you know, the youth do need to see there are other things going on out there. There are other races. There are other ways to get bread. So, you know, I respect it in that aspect. But, you know, it's kind of sad what it's doing to the demographic as far as rent and finding jobs and things of that nature. So, you know, I appreciate it, but then it's like you got to take the good with the bad, you know? So, you know, it is what it is.
And you know what? I'm glad you went into detail the way you did, because you probably just gave people information about Flatbush that they probably didn't know, like myself.
Word.
And let me say this,
Facts.
the logo you have on the bandanas, I just took the time to really look at it in detail right now. So, you know, we just got here a few minutes ago.
Nah,
We all linked up.
absolutely. Absolutely. It's
And
all
I'm
good.
very interested.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to know why she has a hammer in her hand.
I mean, it's as simple as it is. When's the last time you seen anybody walking around with a 65-inch sword? I mean, coming out Flatbush, coming out Grand, coming out wherever. When have you seen that? The times have changed. Everybody got revolvers, Smith & Wesson, Glocks. I done seen somebody with a damn shotgun not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? So shit is definitely different. You know what I'm saying? If the time period called for swords, it would definitely be a sword on there. But you know what I'm
now I
saying? We
got you.
definitely got to modernize the situation with the times.
Pay attention, y'all. Since you are fashion related, and we haven't had somebody who's related in fashion up in the show in a while.
Yay, that's dope.
Right now, who are you paying attention to out there, or who should we be paying attention to?
No, absolutely. There's so many independent brands out there. There's like I was telling Mathematics the other day, we were chopping it up. It's so many brands that are coming out. And the quality is definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? They don't get a lot of attention because of these big houses such as Louis, Gucci, Prada, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? People want to follow the name because it holds certain value. It shows a certain stature of what you try to represent yourself as. You know what I'm saying? When somebody looks at that brand, they know that you spent and dropped a couple of dollars on it, as averse to the Checks and Balances, the GBC, the Rough Civilian, the Bondage, the Lord Bertram. You know what I'm saying? That people don't know about, that it looks good. It may look like the Yeezus or the Yeezy clothes, but it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? They're not familiar with it. So people like familiarity. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem with a lot of brands that are coming out. It's very saturated. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that dress think they are stylist or a designer. Everybody that, you know, feels that they can you know, put something together. They feel like they can have a clothing line. But as far as, you know, who I pay attention to, like I said, GBC, you know, they doing their thing there in Flatbush too.
Flatbush.
Rough Civilian, absolutely, you already know, that's based out of Harlem. They doing their thing. Wear the Crown, she was based in Brooklyn, but she moved back to Australia. She was not feeling it out here, you know what I'm saying? But she's definitely doing her thing. Lord Bertram, he's doing his thing. There's a lady in the ATL called Bondage. She's doing her thing. You know, but as far as house brands, one of the big brands that I like, I kind of don't like to particularly pick a favorite, you know what I'm saying? But as far as all of these brands out here, these big houses, I do fuck with Ralph Lauren. The reason why I fuck with Ralph Lauren is because he's not only just a brand, it's a lifestyle. Like, he got people out here going nuts, like from the 80s, you know, and I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 87. So I grew up with the Low Lives, and they got so many names for themselves now. It's crazy, like videos, freaking documentaries, like niggas busting our clothes, like, yo, thank you to Low, I got on this $2,500 sweater, like shit is deep, you know what I'm saying? Niggas' moms is in jail for this shit.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Real quick, let me give a shout out to all the Low Lives.
Absolutely.
Shout out to my man Stem YNN, Beck Low the General.
Absolutely.
J-Lo YNN.
Absolutely.
All the
Salute.
comrades, all the Polo, Low Lives,
Salute.
Low Heads. You know what I
Salute.
mean? Milk.
Shaz, Niso.
Shaz, Niso.
Salute,
all the
absolutely.
Low Lives, man, that be supporting us. Hat Low, who's always listening. He's listening right now.
That's
Shout out
what's
to
up. Salute.
Hat Low.
Salute, Hat Low.
That's the big homie right there. Shout out to him. He watches us consistently.
That's what's up. That's love. That's love. Nah, definitely. So, back on the Ralph Lauren, like he said, so many people that rep that shit hard. Like, you understand? Like, and what I love about him so much is that he doesn't stop at clothes. You go in his store, everything is manufactured from this man. His pens, his paper, his drapes, his tables. There's nothing in a Ralph Lauren store that does not belong to Ralph Lauren, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect that work ethic. You got to respect the person who could expand their mind and think outside the box as far as what can I do to set myself different from these other brands. So, yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Definitely, them low items are very hot on the market. Yeah.
What?
You walk through the wrong neighborhood with the right piece, and you gonna get
Yo, that shit was so crazy. I didn't even cut you off. That shit was so crazy at a point in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, the Steam Team. Yo, it was so crazy that a nigga would run in your crib and not touch nothing unless it was low. Like, I don't even know if niggas know about that shit.
I know
like,
dudes got stuck up for their whole collection.
Yo, like,
life.
shit was real. Like, you knew you got when you came in your house and you like, yo, ain't nothing
That's a true
missing.
story.
And then you go in your fucking room and all your shit is gone. Nothing but low. They won't touch nothing but the low.
You walking down the block in the snow beach, and you ain't about that life.
Yo, that shit was, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit is
Wayne.
definitely a lifestyle.
And let me say this first of all. We're glad to have you on the
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so humbled. And, I appreciate you guys having me on. So, definitely blessings to y'all. And
Definitely.
I definitely appreciate
Good
it.
looking for the bandanas, man.
Of course. That's light work. Of
Official, too.
course.
You can flip the script on them. They double-sided, fellas
Yes,
and ladies.
Yeah. I never seen double-sided joints. It's definitely fly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mathematics is doing the polka dot joint.
Absolutely.
I'm on my Kwame shit today.
Yeah.
So, if you see a nigga rocking a double-sided bandana, but it doesn't say check and balance, then cash that check, because your niggas is swagger jacket.
Swagger jacking.
Let me say this. This is the part, you might not be familiar with it, but this is the part of the show where we get into...
This week in the Vandal Hour News.
Okay.
Mark this down on your calendar, guys. On June 15th, 2016, the Vandal Hour and DigiWax, Tags and Hash, in conjunction with COD Music, presents the New York Art Show at the Paper Box, which is in my hometown, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We'll be featuring art from Noxa DOD, Karen Farmer, Shaz Illy, Chris RWK, the 1718 Collective, Hops YNN, JLo YNN, Vamp WRB. Oh, speaking of Vamp, I know you watching. I got the fucking shirt.
Yeah, he got that Vamp.
the shirt on
He got
there.
that Vamp
Yo,
WRB.
please get that shirt on there.
Shout out to Vamp. Shout out to Vamp who gave the homie the shirt. We told him we were gonna rock on the show, so shout out to him.
Definitely shout out to Vamp. He was over there at the Street Art Expo.
WRB, that's a cool crew.
Yeah, he's good peoples.
That's what's up.
And
That's what's up.
also, we'll be featuring work that night from the Get It Gang movement and many, many others. Also, we have performances that night. Performing will also be Provalone P, Cover COD, Ivo Hooley, Conan, Large Amount, S.a.s.t.e.r, Butter Nano. We also are having live painting. This is going to be the first time.
We left out some people.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
dope.
I still have more people here.
Yeah.
I still have some more names on
Like
We
that.
make sure we get everybody.
Get 'em.
My bad. I'm sorry. You know we
Get
try
'em.
to promote this right.
Hey, yo, come on, what's poppin'? Let them talk to them.
What's good? What's good?
But you know what?
Thanks.
You can tell them the names.
Yeah, shout out to the shout out to the
I'm
Vandal
sorry,
Hour
I'm
guard, Cover COD who just stepped in.
We're in the building.
Yo, break it down for us, Cover. What we got that
Well,
night?
we got the New York tour going on.
That's what's
You know what I'm saying? Which is consisting of Ivo Hooley, Brooklyn Cover, myself, Conan, Large Amount, Prince Polygamy, L Smooth 90, Provolone P, Sensei, Butter Nano, and S.a.s.t.e.r.
And I'm Easter. You got everybody, baby. You got it. You
What's up.
got it, baby.
That's
You
what's
got
up.
it.
That's what's up. Don't leave nobody
And then
out.
we got DJ Javid,
We got DJ Jeevis. We got
DJ Chocolate, and DJ Swift. is
True
good.
indeed.
All
True
right.
indeed.
So yeah, we got those people. We're gonna show out. We've been doing this already, going to every borough with the Vandal Hour. We're about to go to every borough with this tour and do take over the summer with it. The New York tour. We're about to do this whole magazine thing, whole thing. Anyway, it's gonna show when y'all come out and see what it is and support that movement. All right?
And it's only $10 to get in the joint.
Heck, that's like free.
Yeah, we for the people, man. Let me just say the Vandal Hour is for the people, man. We know the people who watch us. We know our audience. So we make sure that we want everyone to be there, man. We want everybody to have a good time, positive vibes,
That's what's
pull up, and it's gonna be one of them nights as we always do. This is our 7th event. Matter of fact, it's actually our 8th event, including a COD joint.
That's what's up.
So this we doing it, man. The numbers is getting bigger every time we move.
That's what's up.
And we got When COD too doing some live work.
When COD and Buys YNN will be doing live artwork, and we have Chief 69 who will be doing some b-boy shit there too. So it's gonna be crazy.
Boys.
It's gonna be the first time in the Vandal Hour event where we have live painting.
Yeah, that's gonna be epic. Yo, y'all could spend $10 on some dirt motherfucking weed. Spend that shit on something flying. Come party with the guards.
Word up.
Yeah,
If y'all was at our
definitely
Up and
what's
Smoke show, then y'all already know how the fuck we give it up.
Up
And
and
they
smoke
gonna
joint.
waste $10 on some dirt.
Word.
You might as well
That's
just pay the
definitely a fact.
$10 and come see us inside. Nah.
True indeed. That's a fact.
Get right. Listen, also,
Absolutely.
y'all, last Sunday was the first ever Street Art Expo NYC 2016. It took place at the Elks Lounge in Queens. Shout out to Mike Kilkenny for allowing the Vandal Hour team to do media coverage at the event. If you missed the event, you go to the Vandal Hour on Instagram, on our Instagram page, and click the link in the bio. We have the Vandal Hour on scene featuring the whole event. Make sure you check that out. ASAP, dope event. I had a great time. Met a lot of good people over there.
Yo, let me just say this, man. Yo, the Vandal Hour on scene, we did a couple of them. It is one of our best Vandal Hour on scenes. So shout out to Dre Kills Films. Shout out to S.a.s.t.e.r for doing them interviews.
Salute.
Yo, shout out to Gano Grills for being interviewed. Shout out to Ralph
what's up.
McDaniels that came to our table and chilled with us for a little while. We interviewed him too. Shout out to all the writers that came that allowed us to interview them. It was a great night. And it was a positive vibe, man. If they do this next year, it's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be better. And make sure y'all come out, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out
Absolutely.
to everybody that
Salute.
came out over there and showed some love. We definitely will be at the next one as well. This week, Digiwax and the Vandal Hour released our newest installment of Tags and Hash on the blastbydigiwax.com. You can see it on their website or the Twitter page at Digiwax Media, or you can find it on our Twitter page at the Vandal Hour. This week, we featured DTF's own Papo, DTF, and remember, y'all, every week we will be bringing you writers from around the city, country, and the world that are getting busy, man.
Yo, for the people that don't know, Tags and Hash is the Vandal Hours blog. You could check it out. We done interviewed a lot. We done put the backgrounds on a lot of writers. Also, the New York art event that we have going on is actually a Tags and Hash event alongside with COD Music. So we're trying to do a lot of things with this Tags and Hash, man. Next week, we're going to have a big surprise on who's going to be featured. We already got his bio, so make sure you check that out next week at Digiwax Media Twitter page or the Vandal Hour Twitter page.
Hey, yo. If I reached out to you for some Tags and Hash issues, then send that to the vandalhour@gmail.com. Please stop sending that shit to my DM box.
And this is the part of the show where we get into facts, news.
Yo, let me just say this. Facts. This is that part that we get into the mark of the week. So facts. What is the mark of the week, man?
Hey, yo, Facts on Wax mark of the week is a motherfucking painters. I know y'all niggas ain't see this shit in New York because I done got this shit like 6 hours away. You see that? Yeah. I'm the fucking marker king. All summer 16, all summer 17.
Let me ask you, man.
marker fresh as fuck.
Why you picked that marker?
Why I picked this one? Because half y'all niggas can't even find this shit in New York City. Like, y'all niggas really gotta travel around like to find half the shit I be finding. And why I like this? Because the shit is a motherfucking broad tip. The shit looks like a uni. It looks like one of them new Sharpies that's out, but it's not. It's a motherfucking painters. And you can only find this shit somewhere where I found it at. Or on Facts on Wax. And shout out to the homie Cover who cleared everything out I had in my book.
That's how I do.
When y'all niggas on IG, yo, Facts, let me get markers. They gone. Wait for the re-up.
It's done.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Now, this is when Facts on Wax get into
regular news.
This week, listen, y'all. This week, an arrest was made in the shooting death of Cuomo aide Carrie Gabay. Carrie Gabay was shot and killed during last year's Juve Festival in Crown Heights. The person arrested, his name is Makai Alene. We'll go with that, Makai Alene. and he faces murder charges, reckless endangerment, and criminal possession of a firearm in conjunction with the murder slaying that happened that night. Gabay, a 43-year-old expectant father, was walking with his brother near the West Indian Day Parade route just before 4 a.m. in the morning when gunfire erupted, and he was shot in the head and died 9 days later.
That's crazy. Yeah, that
Yo,
definitely is fucked up.
It happened last year during Juve. I actually know a person that knows him and his brother, which is crazy because he worked as in law for the city hall under Bill De Blasio.
That's
so
crazy.
It's really sick. They really wasn't playing with finding who did that. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, also they renamed the street in Brooklyn after the same dude. So
that's what's up. Salute.
It was a big thing. It was a black dude that got killed by another black person.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, yo, the shooter who did that, I feel sorry for you, fam. You were never gonna bust cheeks a day in your life. Well, if you do, it might be some nigga cheeks.
Yeah, I was about to say they got remedies for that.
Niggas get married for those.
Yeah, word. They got remedies for that, but that shit crazy though, you know.
Marry the fat chick.
Yeah, I can't.
Hey, yo, fat bitches ain't with that no more.
Yo, fat white girls from upstate they are.
Yo, you stupid. They don't watch.
Yo, let me just say this. If you haven't been upstate, there's certain females numbers who's been in the system for 10 years, meaning that a nigga goes home and passes a number to his man and get the same chick to come see him. If you don't believe me, ask dudes who've been in prison. I've been in prison for majority of my life, so
that's a fact.
I know.
That shit happened.
That's a fact.
Those packages and all that.
Dudes be passing numbers off.
Nah, that definitely is a fact.
Real quick, y'all. Also, if you're on the news this week, Egypt Air Flight 804 vanished. Another one disappears out the sky.
That's crazy.
And crashed into the Mediterranean Sea. The cause still remains a mystery. 66 people were on board that flight. They're saying they're basically dead by now. Determine what actually happened is still a mystery. Some rumors came out that they believe there could have been a bomb on the plane, but there's no proof to support that theory. Also, real quick.
They know.
I was waiting to get to this part all night. NBA playoffs is on right now, y'all. I'm sneaking on my phone, checking the score, and the final score
I wonder why you keep looking down.
Yeah, I'm watching the OKC.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, but listen, man, Golden State just won the game, so it is going to Game 7 in Golden State. The final score was 108-101. Golden State wins.
That's crazy.
If you listening,
Chef Curry
have
with the wrist
my money ready. Have my money ready. Listen, congratulations to them. So listen, y'all, it will be a Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals. And real quick, something we really wanted to get into on the show tonight. I know everybody's seen it. This week there was a shootout that happened in a rap concert at Irving Plaza in Manhattan. 3 people were shot. 1 was killed at the event. The concert headline act was T.I., who was in the building, who never got to perform. One of the people who were shot and wounded on the scene was a rapper from New York, Troy Ave. His friend Ronald McFadder, who goes by the name
Banga. Yeah.
Banga was killed during all that chaos. Troy Ave, who was later arrested after being seen on video shooting a gun at the venue, allegedly, and is going down right now. So I don't know how everybody feels about that.
Definitely is, man.
A lot of mixed feelings about what went on.
Let me just say this, man. Any black man that's going to prison, you know what I mean, is not a good thing. No matter what circumstances.
Absolutely.
Our circumstances that leads to whatever causes us to go to jail is deeper than that situation. You know what I mean? So let me just say that. But what I seen with the situation is a perfect example of when keeping it real goes wrong.
Facts.
And the reason why I say that, he did what he was supposed to do. You know what I mean? He had beef, nigga violated, and he did what he did. How that came out though is a different situation.
Absolutely. Very messy.
But let me just say this: he preaches that gangster shit. So if he would have not did nothing,
what you expect?
You would have called him pussy.
Exactly. That's a fact.
That was the big thing they were talking about. It was win or lose.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
If being a celebrity and you in a situation where somebody in your team or your camp gets injured or murdered in his case, and you don't do anything, then social media and everybody's your man got situation, you didn't do anything.
Absolutely.
You get that side of it.
Absolutely.
Then when you on fucking camera in the Urban Plaza letting the hammer fly, then you have the media saying he's crazy.
He's a tyrant. He's this, that, exactly.
The main thing is right now, as of us, we only know what the tabloids and the reports are saying.
Sure
we don't
did.
know what the beef is, what it started over. We do know that one man was killed, which was a friend of Troy Ave, a close friend.
It was actually 4 people shot, including Troy Ave.
Yeah, absolutely.
One died. One person was shot in the leg.
Yeah.
Another person was shot in the abdomen.
Yeah.
And Troy Ave was shot in his leg.
Absolutely.
himself.
Shot his.
Well, the tabloids say that he shot
Let me
himself.
say something. Hey, yo, Troy Ave. Do. Congratulations. You played yourself.
No, and let me tell you
That's
this.
a fact.
Like you said earlier, when it comes down to, man, I don't really concern myself with why it happened. This is what you said is another man's going to jail.
Nah.
And someone else is dead.
And somebody
Absolutely.
else is dead.
Absolutely.
And it's crazy. And you know, we don't usually promote the violence here on the Vandal
Absolutely.
Hour.
We don't.
But at the same time, I dig what you're saying. You know what I mean?
It be
If-
some of the hottest MCs that's getting locked up too.
Yo,
for
that
crazy
shit is crazy.
we can't be surprised if you hear it and then you see it. And
Yo, I
surprise
don't.
you.
Can I just say one thing? Yo, because I swear to God, I'm an 80s baby, man. Shit is not even done the same no more. Everybody is like, it's crazy. Like, you open fire on a crowded room. You understand what I'm saying? Like, boy, like, what were you thinking? It was so many other ways to get that scenario dealt with. Like, so many other ways. You were not thinking, bro. Like, at all. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for the people who lost their loved ones and things like that. But when you got problems with people, deal with that person up close. Deal with that person personally. Don't take it to public places where there are people there that have nothing to do with the situation, because then situations like this happen.
Real quick, man. Nas said a line a long time ago. Never shoot up in the crowd, catch him solo, make the right man bleed. That was in
Thank you.
1994 that
That's
he
a
said
fact.
that. And that was going on back in the days too.
And
Dudes,
it's crazy.
Dudes just to shoot in the crowd. That was like, it's almost a guarantee hit. You know, I'm not gonna go into that shit,
He
but
made-
like that's what dudes used to do back in the days.
He took a shot at Nas as well, Troy Ave. He had some words.
Oh,
negative
get
words to
outta
say.
here, man.
I don't know if y'all
During
saw
that beef, yeah.
There was a little thing going
Hey,
on
yo.
with him. But listen, real quick facts. Definitely to Troy Ave and everybody in his camp, his family, his friends. Definitely hold your head.
Yo.
You know, wish you the best.
Absolutely.
Definitely don't wish that shit on nobody.
Absolutely
and
not.
condolences to the family
Yeah,
and friends
condolences, man.
of the
Salute.
people who are injured and the gentleman who lost his life.
I know y'all silly niggas look at Law and Order and shit, right? Y'all niggas want to shoot somebody, get a pillow, walk up on them, pop them. Get a potato, put it on the barrel of the
Yo,
gun.
I'm telling
Nah, wait,
you.
time
it's
out.
too-
Don't even preach that, because first of all, a potato don't even work. For the people who don't know, for people that throw that in their raps.
Pepsi bottles do.
What you call it? A potato does not cover the sound of a gun. So,
Listen, and we definitely not gonna give you advice
but
on how to
we're
fucking-
not gonna go into that.
We gonna go. You know what we gonna do? Petty Post made it into the building. What's up, Petty Post, man? He's definitely in the building on the ones and twos tonight. We're gonna go to a short music break, y'all, and then once we come back,
We got a triple OG in the motherfucking building. But I ain't gonna tell y'all who, because
Yeah.
y'all gotta wait till the music finish playing to find out who that is.
Stay tuned, y'all. Don't go nowhere. We'll be
Absolutely.
right
The
back.
potato and a pillow, don't listen to facts.
Yeah.
Frat house. Welcome to the frat house. It's the free lunch days, baby, baby. Question. Now what do you ride for? Wait, Ohio, I got 2 O's. Ohio, I got the weed man. I'm the weed man. Stepping in the spots like, yo, what you need, man? Right after this flow, don't leave. I'm selling trees, man. With a couple shirts from the front. With dream plan. I don't see how they think it's people that compare to me. Psychopath got the shot.
Shout out to the whole Vandal
compare to
crew.
me. I'm the naked truth, so shorty, you gotta bear with me. Still repping in a time of loyalty and rarity. My crew, valiant science, beef smooth in medallions. I'm bagging fly tires, iron loving that I'm guiding. I'm still wildin', probably violent, thinking millions piling, feeling down the time for shining. In the style on every island, I'm just from there, every robbing, where we ain't got every option. Get that boy dead and rotten, cause land with the poppin'. The people where they get a wall live my battered story. It's born alone, die alone, no one battle for me. I rep the soul of the hood, they spirits had it on me. I made my own future, I designed my terror for me. So, tell me what your hustle like, baby. Do you really hustle hard, baby? Tell me what your hustle like, baby. Hustle hard, baby. Hustle hard, baby. Tell me what your hustle like, baby. Do you really hustle hard, baby? Tell me what your hustle like, baby. Hustle hard, baby. Hustle hard, baby. We young brothers coming up with the world at our feet. Just dealing in the game while trying to hear y'all speak. Sitting stress, exhaling sins out our doubt relief. You in the world where the UN and power grief. And where practice hoes only made wifey by default. You skeeted accidentally, now she keeping that seed, dog. Still you providing for that child, that's G-dog. Sadly, that's not something that we always see, dog. It's pure Jordan wizardry on my block. You won't survive in Franklin Ave while I'm 23 with the 4-5. You gotta keep it on you outside of war times. Yet the sickness hit inside like a disease a whore got. I'm asking one more time, do you know where I came from? Where they bank off other people's pain just to make funds. Then run angry in churches, take sums and rape nuns. Don't lie about your fart, you should never fake funk. If your hustle hesitant, it's in the block, shoot for cold feet. Just to be so free, some dogs got their soul lease. I walk them cold streets where it's snow, got a snow beast. Mama taught the Lord, cause when you know God, you know peace.
Me and my faction don't like asking questions, strictly blood sessions. Speaking on the dead man, you must have a death wish. I kill you with these balls, that's more like a death sentence. I promise you that I'm type demented, my mind stay crime infested. I think I lost my soul 3 years ago, so trying to catch it. Cut my own head off, cause I needed to balance. Ego too big to manage, not to kill a nigga every day. Probably my biggest challenge. Imagine if I was selfish and kept away all his talent. Didn't think and never spat it. I'd probably be scully down and cat robbing local scammers. That's all for credit card and every traffic. I love to be alone. I'm comfy in the casket. To me, it's like a hammock, never batting any challenge. Catch case filled with rays, I split they face. I'm deranged, cannot be tamed. I break they cage within range. I twist they fate with 6-inch blades back again. I'm Dirt Cobain and golden fangs. I kill you and wear blood stains. Search to your wig, I'll be around the crossfire like hey.
Your greatness. Stay stiff, me and my niggas about to make shift. Patience, feel the rhythm in the cadence. Got no time for hate statements. They tried to keep the beast caged in, that's why we raging. Sitting on some heat that could probably melt a glacier. Fireman couldn't walk them out in these places. They know my element, been wondering where the hell I been. Tried to put the fire out, I came back devilish. Feeling like a mouse in a house full of elephants. Niggas run they mouth, but they never this eloquent. I'm high definitely. To your bitch, but she always represent me. She wanna kick it with the Beast Coast resident. Pocket full of white excellence. Said she tryna jiggy with a couple black menaces. Cause we got bars and got it locked in these sentences. All these bitches jail bait, keep your guard up for hell's sake. Open up your cell gate, cell block 3I. See Joe like G.I. Commander-in-Chief. Don't ask me why I be high. More buzz and more honeys than the beehive. The bad man, young kingpin. I move dope with that ink pen. Been up all year, my third eye ain't even blinking. With this flow, it's guaranteed to leave you sinking. Hit this stroke, guaranteed to leave you thinking. No warranty, just disorderly conduct. For an Eric Arc, Elliott presented product. All the stars is lined up. Rising sun on the horizon. The Beast Coast connection still deep like Verizon.
Did you ever think that you would be this real? Did you ever think that you would get the deal? Did you ever think that you would be this lit? Did you ever think that you would be this shit? Come on.
Don't you know we the shit? Started off with a brick. Just me and my grip. Fucked around and got rich. Fucked around and got rich.
Sound of Conan featuring Mano in Brooklyn.
Got rich.
You bet that you failed. All my niggas move right like I'm pale. I'm just heavyweight, come bring the scale. It's conglomerate fresh with the pail. I'm just cocky shit, hope you can tell. And my shit flow like water, no well. Or you niggas get dried up like jail. But Buster can't wait for that mail. I get rich and my girl rock Chanel. Woo-ha, so what if I yell? I go go loco, ring bells. Puñeta, this shit is just real. I've been friends with the peace, Uncle Phil. I've been grinding to climb up the hill. All these bitches, they run up my bill. I'm just richer than David Chappelle. My niggas, they don't play though. YMVS, they the label. Stop crowding around at my table. You niggas can leave a hole in your shell like a bagel. It's cold and you know I'm not stable. Look the press and you stressed, don't got cable. Leaving shit straight to mess when I'm able. Pull up in Panamera. Shit is a white collocated parrot. Kicking that ass like I'm Donatello. They ass is just fat, killing shake like jello. I'm throwing this money where quite a fella. Don't want no words, you can take my medal. You can't box with a soldier, you're not your pedal. It's like I'm just dancing right with the devil. I'm rich.
Don't you know we the shit? Started off with a brick. Just me and my grip. Fucked around and got rich. Fucked around and got rich.
Tell a friend we're on the radio. Vandal Hour.
I just got hit with consignment, then I got low. Bobby can't find me. Where did I move? Second to Shotty. They thought that I was related to Gotti. Ballin' like I just came home on parole. Party with models that party with coke. Sparkle some bottles that money to blow. Them bitches is famous, I treat them like hoes. I am the shit, I am the shit. Tell them this girl is all on my dick. You know I smell like a couple of bricks. Jump off the plug for a couple of bricks. They not gonna tell me that I'm not amazing. Her body is Spanish, her eyes is Asian. The pistol is black, but the car's Caucasian. Said I was shot, I thought I was Jamaican.
You heard what he say, huh? YMVS is the label. My team is sharp from all angles. Niggas is sharks with no tanks on. We do not bag them, we tame hoes. Teach them to rep for the label. Bitch, I'm in charge of the payroll. I be counting it up on my payroll. That's a payroll. Now back to get it, notice pay. The bank she gon' run, I'ma chase him. My boss, they be shocking like tasers. Then Coco hit you with the laser. Then Pook gon' hit with the game changers. Everything's up and he takes it. I be front of the line up and shape it. Eat Italian, fuck with capers. Do what I want cause I can't attain it. Got where I am cause I ain't afraid. Keeping it up so I'm stimulated. Fucking checked up in so many ways. Niggas is mad they can't help the hating. They heat it up and they so frustrated. Working so hard been patiently waiting. Feeling charged up so let's get it shaking. Richie Rich ain't that a bitch. Wanna come up feel like hold on my hand, get a grip. Ain't no telling, never snitch. On the record, I am lit. On the record, I'm the shit. Fucking around with a bitch. Off the record, I got one.
Hey yo, what's pop? Hey yo, tonight on the Vandal Hour we have a triple OG in the building. He's definitely a styles master. Hey yo, Petty, turn that music down a little bit. Hey yo, let's get this again. Hey yo, tonight on the Vandal Hour we have a triple OG in the building. He's definitely a styles master. He definitely get funky with the letters. He puts in a lot of work on them trains and on the walls. So some even call him the battle warden. So it is my pleasure in the Vandal Hour's pleasure to introduce to you Sade TCM. Did I say
That's
that right?
That's what's up, salute.
Yeah.
Peace, man. Appreciate you coming out, showing us some love. Let me ask you this: how's your Memorial Day weekend going so far, man?
Memorial Day weekend is going really well. Thanks, man. Thanks for asking, man, and thanks for the invite. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you coming out, showing us some love.
Absolutely.
As Fact said, real quick, with the tag, with your tag name being Sade, do sometimes people have problems mispronouncing it? Do you get that a lot?
Not a lot, but it's happened before.
Oh, okay. What is something they say outside that?
They'll say Sade because when they see it S.a.s.t.e.r, they see it spelled that way, so they'll see it as Sade. So
okay, but now you know it's Sade, y'all. Sade.
Sade, sadism, Sadie.
There you go. Okay.
Tats Crew bio always calls me Sadie to this day because back in the day I did do a lot of Sadie pieces.
Okay,
so,
that's dope.
Hey yo,
dope.
That Vandal Hour burner you did for us, that shit came out fire.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
That's what's
Now,
up.
was your tag always Sade or did you write something else before that?
Sade was kind of came from Shade. So we wanted to be MCs. It was 3 of us. It was my partner Dune at the time, Manny, and Andre. And I picked Shade Ski, S-H-A-D-E, Ski. Ski in the early 80s, late 70s, Ski was like a suffix that everybody was putting at the end of their names. And then I was hanging out with a guy named G-Ski, s.a.s.t.e.r, TR Nation.
Okay.
Shout out to Flasher if he's out there, and Pre-Sweet. And he said to me one day, I used to ride a train with him all the time, and then one day he was looking at a piece that I was showing him, because I used to always show him my stuff, because in my mind he was an OG, I wanted to get that approval from the older guys, right? Him and Pre-Sweet. And so he was looking at a piece one day, he's like, hey, your letters are good, but your H is kind of a little hurt. So you should drop that H. Try taking that out of there. So I took it out of there and it had Sade.
That's dope.
That's how it came about.
I didn't even think twice. I just took it out of there, and then that's how the name came about.
There you go. And let me ask you this, because June 457, who's Vandal, our family, he brought this up to us and he wanted us to ask you this. This new name that you've been given, the Battle Warden. How did that come about?
Well, the Battle Warden, it was like a tongue-in-cheek thing, right? It was kind of like a funny thing, and that was part TDS. So, a few years ago, Bio and s.a.s.t.e.r, they had these battles going on. Even before then, Bio and Doc had done a piece, and I started kind of teasing in the whole aspect of battling. Now, for us that hang out in our inner circle, I mean, it's always a battle, right? We always talk about battling. It's just the way that we do what we do. So, but I vocalized it and I put it out there. And then there was another video that Merc from Merc Video, shout out to Merc. He had made it. There was like a 9-man battle down at Hunts Point, and it was all attached crew and some guys from LA, and you had what's his name, Demote. Sorry, almost just forgot his name. You had a big group there. And there was a kind of sort of a part of it where I started like sort of narrating it and talking about it. So I started talking about the battle and all these aspects of battling and why battling is important and all these different things. And it kind of became sort of official. And then Part saw this and he's like, yo, you the Battle Warden. So he started teasing me about it. Yo, you the Battle Warden. So then I started a Facebook page called The Art of the Battle.
Dope.
And I wrote a whole entire format, which you can go to my Facebook page, Sade TCM, just look that up. My Facebook is completely public, so you can just go in there, go into my notes, and there's a whole entire format that I wrote as a part of the whole idea of battling, and to be all-inclusive of anyone. It doesn't matter whether you're nice or not, what style you do. And sort of like, it just kind of stuck, but it was always a tongue-in-cheek type of thing. It wasn't like an official thing. But then there's this tradition, right? Old school writers, for us, it's like, you're given names or you're given titles. So when you have somebody like Part TDS, I mean, he's esteemed, right? So he's a legend. He's a legend of, I call him the legend of legends, right? Because he's the legend's legend. He's a nice guy. He's very polite. He's very humble. At the same time, he's part of one of the most prolific and influential crews of all times, the Def Squad. So, when he turns around, he calls you the Battle Warden. You take that.
Yes.
You take that.
Yes.
And you don't argue with that.
That's what's up.
Definitely. And here on the Vandal Hour, we don't get too much info. We don't get to talk about the battle aspect of it here. We don't have too many people that heavy into that side of it. Can you explain to the viewers and even myself the importance of the battle and what it does for the graffiti culture?
Well, I mean, from my perspective, and I have an older perspective, it's always a battle. This is something that Bio always says. It's always a battle. Back in the day when you were doing what you did, it was ego driven and there was a drive to it. You wanted to be the best and you wanted to say, hey, look, I'm here and look how good I am. So, for me, I'm a piecer, right? So I'm just into doing burners. And so when I did a burner, I was trying to battle the line. Whoever had a burner, when I would see different burners that inspired me, back then it isn't like now where you can see it on Facebook and you could look at it and look at all the details and find out what's really going on.
You're absolutely
you
right.
had like this quick moment where it went by and then you had to wait another 35 minutes before it came back again so you could see it for 10 seconds, right? So you would do this multiple times. You might see a car several times, but what you would take with you was the impression, how you were impressed. What are the things that caught your eye immediately? And it was a feeling that you left with. And so then when you would sit down and do your burner, you're trying to express that feeling, but you're trying to express it in what you're doing, in your drawing, in your lines.
The visual.
In the visual. So at the end of the day, it's like that's kind of like what drove you, and you're trying to battle. So battling is it's a normal thing. When we all get together for us, my immediate friends and my immediate circle, and we're friends. We're cool. We're all grown men. We have our lives, but we get together and yo, it's a battle.
Yeah.
You know, we try
Keeps you going.
we're trying to
Absolutely.
we're trying to outdo each other. We're trying to, you know, say like, hey, yo, look what I did. Oh, I got you. You know, it's kind of sort of like, you know, some people go and they play, you know, golf and they're battling to
Very
see who's better.
competitive. Yeah,
Absolutely.
You know, some people go fishing. Who caught the biggest fish? You know, for us, it's like, yo, who did the nastiest burner? Same thing.
Definitely, the graffiti is definitely an aggressive and
It's a
sport.
full contact
Yeah,
sport.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, full contact, yes.
I got something I want to ask you. Was you always into piecing? Did you bomb first, or you just fuck it? Let me do these pieces.
Well, I mean, I came up at a time where you had to do everything. So it's like, you know, but the natural progression of it, if you look at it just overall, in the overall history, it's like it started with the single hits and the tags, right? So like that's where you start. Everybody starts tagging. You start writing. You know, you're a writer, right? And then, you know, you kind of make that progression and everybody finds their lane. So for me, I started with the writing, taking the tags and whatever. You know, you try to develop your hand style. I never had the dopest hand style, I can admit that. But there was this certain attraction to the piecing. You know, when you see these huge, you know, murals, if you will, and you see them come into a station, it's just like an explosion of color, especially when they're done right. I mean,
Absolutely.
I happened to be around at the time when you had, you know, FBA was like in full glory, TDS was in full glory, CIA was in full glory, you know, Rockstars was in full glory, you know, and then with my contemporaries with Touch Crew and everything, I mean, the stuff that was coming into the stations, it was just amazing. So like my inclination was, I want to be that. I want to do that. Okay. I want to be as I want to make that kind of impact. I want to make that kind of noise.
Now,
so I went that way.
Let me ask you this, right? A lot of pieces, they be looking down on bombers like, yo, that shit is whack. Do you agree?
No, actually, I don't agree. I mean, if you think about it, if you really like slow down a little bit and get past the aesthetic aspect of it, but you just look at it for what it is, it's like one defines the other. You can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know,
I hear you.
You got to have the writer, you got to have the bomber, you got to have the piecer, you got to have, you know, you got to have all of it.
I agree.
You can't, and everybody, there's a bunch of different lanes, right? And you pick and choose a lane. You know, you decide what lane is appropriate for you, what it is that you want to do. But if you want to grab your lane and say that your lane is the best lane, that doesn't mean that your lane is the fastest lane. You know what I mean? And then that's just a debate, an endless debate.
Yes. And it goes to that situation what works for you might not work for me.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I mean?
There you go.
I asked you that because like I ball my ass off and I hang out with a lot of pieces. Yo, you should do pieces. I'm like, yo, pieces is cool. Like I could fuck with the colors, but I'd rather tear the town up with tags and fills.
Nah, definitely. That's what's up, though. But I have one little question. Like, what does graph mean to you? You know, because so many people, they follow trends. You know what I'm saying? It's not really, you know, how can I put it? What's a good word for it? It's not something that comes from the soul or from the heart. It's just, oh, that's cool, so I'm going to run with it. You know what I'm saying? So just in my, like, you know, in your little short words, like, can you just try to break it down?
What does it mean to me? Graph?
Yeah, what does it mean to you? Like, how, you know, like.
Well, graph is my childhood.
That's what's up.
Graph is one of my best memories.
That's what's up.
You know, and I can remember, like, I can remember things by what I was doing in graph during a certain period of time.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Graph got me around the city.
That's
Graph got me to places I would have never gone to. Graph allowed me to meet people I would have never met.
Dope.
You know, so it's a culture, right? And you're
Absolutely,
you're involved with a group. So for me, to summarize it, it's probably one of my fondest memories.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And when we promoted you your work this week, we put up a pic of one of the trains you did. You was in a lot of trains back then. How was that? If you could, explain that experience going to hit a train.
Well, I mean, let's be real though. When you say a lot of trains, I mean, I got to keep it 100. I wasn't a Diro, okay?
Okay.
I wasn't a Bio. I wasn't a Cento. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, like some of those guys that put out, hundreds of cars. But I got a good number in, and I also got a good number on the letter lines doing dips and RE pieces, for the MOG cats. So I put in my work, but the experience of it, I mean, I don't know. At the time, it seemed kind of like normal. this is what you do.
That's
You know what I'm
what's
saying? Like this is what, like, when you're among your peers and this is what you do, it's like really normal. It wasn't like this extraordinary thing. It was like, yo, this is the thing that we do. Just like I'm sure the people that were into a whole different thing.
That was what they.
That's
do.
what they do. You know, this is what we do. So, but you know, like if you want to bring it back towards like this whole conversation of pride, I remember the first time that I did a so-called burner. I thought it was a burner. It wasn't really a burner, but in my mind it was a burner. But the first time I did a burner on the Blue and Silvers on the 2s and 5s, I was at the bench with Agent, Dez, G-Man, PGA, a few cats, and this thing rolls in. And it just happened to be on the end of the car, so it rolled it right into the front of the bench. And we're all standing there, and they're all looking at me like, yo, you did that? And you're like, yeah, I did that, whatever. And it's like this overwhelming sense of pride.
That's what's
You're
up.
like, yo, you know what? Yeah, that's cool. Considering that, you know, in the 80s, you know, you're in the middle of, like, you know, the explosion of crack, you know, it's just the city's about to go bankrupt. Everything's dilapidated. It wasn't the best environment in the Southeast Bronx, but it's like this thing was beautiful.
That's what's up.
You know, to us.
And you know, I always say, everybody has that dream, like, to be rich and stuff. Like, we always put money before everything. But for me, I always say, what comes right after the money for me is when people can put the pride to the side, like you said, and appreciate something, or they compliment,
Absolutely,
or just
absolutely.
will put something out there that has nothing to do with them, and they'll show love and stuff like that. That for me,
Absolutely.
that's right under the money. So even
Absolutely.
recently, I was driving through the city the other day. I'm flying down Houston, and dude's on a bike. Shout out, I forgot your name, my dude. I'm sorry. He ran up on me at the light, and he was like, yo, dude from the Vandal Hour. And I was just like, you know what? Sometimes you do it for stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And it gives you a feeling inside that sometimes can
absolutely.
outdo the money.
No, absolutely.
Those
There's
fellas be
gratification.
crazy, though.
No, they
Well,
do.
when you're 14 and 15, the feeling is more important than money, because you
of
don't really,
course, of
especially
course.
growing up in that
Absolutely,
environment, you didn't really
absolutely.
know the value of money. You didn't know what real money was.
Absolutely.
And you're absolutely right. And even now, to this day, with everything that's going on, the world is almost fully commercial.
I know, right?
Listen, y'all, we're going to take a short music break real quick. Petty Post is our guest DJ today, a.k.a. Mr. Nice Time. Make sure you go check him out on Instagram. We're going to go take this short music break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, y'all.
Hey, yo, Petty Post, do your damn thing.
Got you.
I'm faded, bro.
Get used to this one. It's called Straight Shots of Henny from Germ featuring Duffelback D. It's that new banger.
Bottles pop. Straight shots.
Straight shots of Henny, turn up. Straight shots of Henny, pull up. Straight shots of Henny, my cup. Straight shots of Henny, fucked up. Straight shots of Henny, turn up. Straight shots of Henny, pull up. Straight shots of Henny, my cup.
Straight shots.
Straight shots of Henny, turn up. Straight shots of Henny, pull up. Straight shots of Henny, my cup. Straight shots of Henny, fucked up. Straight shots of Henny, turn up. Straight shots of Henny, pull up. Straight shots of Henny, my cup. Straight shots of Henny. Straight Henny, no chaser. All I do is chase paper. Came from the bottom, live around haters. But I get it though. Fuck a hoe. Real nigga, sucker free. Pay the cost, ain't shit for free. Gotta make that flip by a couple things. Back to the grind, hustle with the team. Back in the hood, shit ain't a dream. All you see is hunger streets full of fiends. Drugs and alcohol, sipping on lean. Straight Henny, dog, all a nigga need. Maybe get a chase, a nigga blowing trees. Getting so high, can't even see. All I see is the money. Never hang around no dummies. I get love, no sucker. You try to hug and cuff her, but she in the club with her friends dancing, trying to meet and leave with a baller. One night, won't call her. Smoke a hookah with the team. Spending green, all about the dream. MOB, never call her. Straight shots of Henny, turn up. Straight shots of Henny, pull up. Straight shots of Henny, my cup. Straight shots of Henny, shots of Henny. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Straight shots of Henny. Pull up. Straight shots of Henny. My cup. Straight shots of Henny.
The grind and the money, the bitch is the bottom. She feeling the nigga, she drinking, she swallow. Sipping, I'm spilling, she with it, I'm dipping. Niggas be hating, I tripping, I'm living. Straight shots, I'm sipping Henny. With a bad bitch, we drinking plenty. Make a movie, this ain't new, but the shades clothes be brand new. More jealous with the finest leather. Cup of Henny, ain't nothing better. But fuck that. These hoes love me, duffel bag D, all about money. See the swag, I'm counting cash. When I'm feeling nice, I'm spinning fast. Double D's with a nice ass. When the night over, I'm gonna smash. All I do is get lit. R.I.P. cause I stay dipped. Millie rock to this shit. Dab if you stay lit. Drinking Henny, straight shots, no ice, filled to the top. Fresh kicks, stay on the feet. Got goons, ain't nothing sweet.
Couple drinks, I don't need pills. How I feel, I need a Henny deal. More money, make more money. Yeah, I keep grinding, got time to kill. I'm a young nigga making old money. Made mistakes, but life funny. Left it to the bank, then hit the club. Henny on the table, chicks showing love. Straight shot. Straight shots of Henny. Turn up. Straight shots of Henny. Pull up. Straight shots of Henny. My cup. Straight shots of Henny. Fucked up. Straight shots of Henny. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Straight shots of Henny. Pull up. Straight shots of Henny. My cup. Straight shots of Henny.
Real nigga gon' respect me, you gon' know that. Real nigga gon' respect me, when we come through, you gon' know that. I ain't no little nigga, I'm a real nigga. Hey, hold it, gang. I got insomnia. I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. I'm on a blue ticket, honey, huh? Getting money, then right. Getting money, then right. I got insomnia. I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. I'm on a blue ticket, honey, huh? Getting money, then right. Getting money, then right. Yeah, I'm from the heart of the Bronx. I'm from the heart of the Bronx. All the fun niggas that come through and play if you want. You know what my niggas on. Yeah, AK as big as an arm, and my probably Megatron. I do it all for the God, hit his chest until it's warm. Poppin' tags out the phone, poppin' tags out the phone. We made it rain and we taking the game by storm, taking the game by storm. Hey, I barely speak to Yvonne, had to keep her away. Best thing that I ever done was moving out of 2D. Remember when she called me buzzing the sale, my mama went loca. Pedigree made a young nigga a meal, serving that compra. Never knew all this time would go by. Product of the street, this shit to go mine. You can fuck around and lose your life. Only die once, nigga, one try. I ain't letting niggas catch me around with the K and bumping Max B. Need 100 million, no tax free. The feds taking pictures, we got magazines. Niggas saying I'm a kingpin, trying to hit me with the Rico. I'm just trying to see my team win. If I die, nigga, keep it going. I got insomnia. I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. I'm on a blue ticket, honey, huh? Getting money, then right. Getting money, then right. I got insomnia. I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. I'm on a blue ticket, honey, huh? Getting money, then right. Getting money, then right. I get you killed for an A to act. Whatever I spend, bitch, I make it back. I don't touch nothing, I'm laying back. Money, my gang, and my drugs, I don't play with that. I pull it up till I'm lagging. In these streets, I'm never lacking. I roll with my hitters keep ratchets. Enjoy that hype while it lasts. Black circles in my eyes. I've been breaking every night. Vising, couldn't fix the problem, boy, you ain't really living life. Bitch, I'm famous in the bender. K came with a banana. Tony plus, be French, probably why the world stamp is Montana. Fans coming any minute. They ain't on the niggas snitching. It be niggas that you really did shit with to turn up as a witness. Getting money, mind your business. Stay the fuck about your feelings. Yeah, these niggas need to learn life. Half a birdie on the turnpike. On the mission looking for the tuss. Bitches asking when we hooking up. Man, if the pussy really good enough, I fucking in the stew while I'm cooking up. Dreams of getting to the UK. Flight to London, tell them touche. Doing me for what you say. Tell my whole sleep at night. I'm on a blue ticket, honey, huh? Getting money, then right. Getting money, then right. I got insomnia. I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. I'm on a blue ticket, honey, huh? Getting money, then right. Getting money, then right.
Ayo, welcome back, Vandals. Ayo, tell us a little bit about TCM and some of the other crews you down with.
TCM originally was started by Tro, T-R-O, rest in peace. He's no longer with us.
Okay.
And it was called the Crime Mates. And then eventually, when I took the crew over, I changed it to Those Crazy Mother Bleeps. Right? Basically, it was just a bunch of kids in the neighborhood, and we all just found camaraderie and, you know, brotherhood and being together, protection and being together, and just, you know, we kind of grew like that. And it wasn't a graffiti crew, it was actually just us, our crew from our neighborhood.
Literally just a crew of dudes.
Yeah, it was a crew of dudes, and there happened to be a few guys that were into writing. Me, Dune was my partner on the 2s and 5s and 6s and all that. There was Tro, there was Coast, there was B.O., there was Haya, there was Wolfie, there was Lex, Bebs. That was pretty much as far as riders, but like myself and Dune, we were probably the most hardcore. You know, and Coast and B.O., they were more like TDS, but they were part of our crew and they hung out with us, you know, so, yeah.
Speaking of crews, let me ask you this. In your opinion, do you think it's possible that one person can be down with two crews that are actually in a conflict with each other? Is that?
I don't know. It depends, right? Is there two crews in conflict and they're doing legal work? Or is it two crews in conflict and they're doing illegal work?
All right. That is a good way to put it. Let's say the illegal work.
All right. Well, in that case, no.
Okay. So let's go legal.
Yeah. Right. So for instance, I'm down with multiple crews, right? So I'm down with, you know, shout out to TC5. I'm down with, you know, TDS. I'm down with, you know, TR. I'm down with PGA. And you can just go on down the list, FBA. And, you know, there could be a couple of people within the crew who may not be seeing, you know, they're not seeing eye to eye with someone else in one of my brother crews. Mm-hmm. You know, but I'm down with both crews. Like, that doesn't automatically mean I need to pick sides, right? Okay. Because it's like the crew, to me, my opinion, the crew thing now is more like an honorary thing, and it's more like celebrating a good memory and celebrating the past, particularly when you're talking about crews that were established in the trains. We're all 40s and 50s and maybe even older in case of some people, and we're not painting trains anymore, you know. So the importance of the crew and how the crew operated, isn't the way that the crew operates now.
I hear you.
Right, so it's like it's a little bit different, and the lines get kind of blurry. So you know,
I know that. I definitely understand. And where times are now, not that the crews don't have whatever, I'll use the word responsibilities or whatever you had to faction in going out back then. It's a little bit different now, so I understand that not the more importance of, but what that crew meant to you, what a crew in general back then coming up. It was started, you said it wasn't even at first just the writers, it was your homies, and then you and Doom were really the hardcore guys. And the crew thing I asked that question because a lot of things been going on. There's always beef in graffiti. Social media exploits it way more than it should, and sometimes it happens. So I just wanted to know your opinion on that. You took a hiatus from Graph for a long time. Can you tell us why, and why did you choose to come back?
Well, I stopped in '85, and it was a hard stop, you know, and just leave it at that.
Okay.
So it was kind of forced retirement, and then, you know, kind of life came in. You know, I had a kid, and then, you know, I got married, and I started a painting business, and I ran that for 16 years, and kind of like just life pulled me in a different direction, and I wound up in Westchester County, and just living a normal, what people deem a normal life, right? And kind of like was doing that, and by the very nature of just being somewhere else, I was away from all the people that I associated with that were about the graph. Now, I never truly necessarily stopped, right? I doodle, I draw, I sketch and stuff like that, but I wasn't going to meet writers, or I wasn't going to go paint walls and things like that. Then it wasn't until 2000 I had a near fatal accident. So I wound up in the hospital for you know, almost a year in a wheelchair for another year, and I had to learn to walk again and all that. And
Wow.
so, you know, after that, when I finally was getting on my feet, one day I was in the Bronx and I ran into Nisa. I've known Nisa since the 6th grade. TAT, shout out to Tat's Crew. So Nisa says, yo, you should come and paint a wall. Like, I haven't painted a wall in years. I go with them and we paint the wall, and I struggle. You know, all these new paints, all these new caps, all these new techniques, and they're kind of like, oh, it's like riding a bicycle. No, it's not, because I was struggling, and you know, I literally, like, I did my fill, and How and Nazem helped on some shines, and Bio did the force field, and BG did the spider on my piece. Like, you know, it's like they really like embraced me and helped me, like, 'cause they could see how badly I was struggling. But then in that moment, I kind of sort of found myself back in that position of, like, you know, like, I enjoy doing this just as an activity. You know what I mean? And
something you like to do.
Yeah, it's just like I like this form of expression. I mean, I'm into it. And so, you know, from there, you know, then I hooked up with s.a.s.t.e.r. And then, and shout out to s.a.s.t.e.R, you know, in Tough City. And s.a.s.t.e.R kind of, you know, basically I was going through a tough time in my life. Obviously, post-accident, things were going on in my life. And he gave me this place. He said, hey, you should come up here. He had a rooftop, and he said, you should come up here and you should paint. You should do some pieces. And he basically let me come up there and piece whenever I wanted. So I was basically going up there on my own, just doing pieces. And I was gonna get my legs back and, you know, trying to paint and trying the color schemes and trying to, you know, the control and just getting into it. And then I was like, I found that passion again to keep on doing it and keep on trying to do something dope.
Yo,
That's what's up.
since your return back to the culture, right? What are some of the things that changed besides the paint and the caps?
What changed? Well,
like what changed
everything
in your
changed.
eyes?
Everything. Okay, so I don't have that real true exposure to the street game. So I only hear pieces of it, and I see what I see. But as far as, like, you know, exposure to the game, I think what changed more than anything is accessibility. It's so accessible now. You know, back in the early days, or even when I was doing it, or even earlier than that, the only way that you got access to it is you had to know somebody who was doing it, or you saw it. But your into it was always through somebody. It wasn't something that you could just go on. Like, now you could literally go online and find out how to go into a yard. You could find out where they park the layups at. You could find out where the patrols are going to be at. You could find out just about. You could even go online now and find out where all the surveillance cameras are at. It's gotten to that point where it's like, and that's it. It's the accessibility that, like, now is all this access to all this information that you didn't have back in the day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, guys are teaching people how to do pieces.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And if you're familiar with the internet, I mean, YouTube would teach you how to build a fucking house. If
Yo, I'm
so.
telling you,
Yes.
that shit
I
crazy.
seen some niggas building a house from scratch 2 days ago. Since you are a piecer, right? Do you feel that style has evolved or dissolved since your return back to the game?
You mean that has evolved or hasn't evolved?
Like, since you are a piecer, right, and you came back, like, has the style evolved or dissolved?
I mean, it's evolved. It's obviously evolved, right? I mean, it's gonna evolve. I mean, look, it's not about New York anymore, right? So when I stopped rocking, it was New York, right? New York was still like it, and it was just starting to really go out to the world. And now it's everywhere in the world. And style has evolved to so many places, to so many levels, to so many techniques. I mean, you know, sometimes I go online and I'm just blown away by what I'm looking at, and I just can't believe that somebody actually picked up this very same spray cans that I'm picking up and did that I can't possibly do. And I've been painting for a long time, and I couldn't even begin to fathom, to understand how it is that they're able to do that. I watched a kid that was here, I forgot where the kid was from, and he did a burner with fat caps, and I'm sitting there just like boggled because of the control, the technique, and how fast he did it. And I was just like, wow, this is amazing. The evolution of style. It's not just style itself, but it's just the techniques, and it's also the attitude. The attitudes have evolved to just being creative.
Speaking of style, explain your style to the people.
My style. You can't buy my style because my style ain't a style, and that is my style.
Facts.
Nah, actually, I don't know. I mean, I wrote something about that, and I was gonna read it to you guys, but I don't want to read it to you now. changed my mind about that because it's a little egotistical. But you know, if I was gonna say what's my style is grounded in everybody that inspired me, right? So it's like, you know, I got a little bit of, you know, Kel, I got a little bit of Dondi, I got a little bit of Dusta, I got a little bit of Scene, I got a little bit of, you know, Cool 131, I got a little bit of Part, I got a little bit of, you know, you name it, my contemporaries, I got a little bit of Bio, I got a little bit of Mac, I got a little bit of everybody. That's my style. My style is because these are the people that I looked at, these are the people that inspired me, and I wanted to do what they were doing. I wanted to be dope how I felt they were dope. And that's where my style came from.
That's the passion. That's a passion.
Nah, absolutely.
Is funk and style the same thing, or is it two different things?
Well, there's a bunch of different styles, right? And I don't know all the styles, right? But, you know, like for styles that I know, you know, you have, you know, different burner styles. And the funk style, to me, again, this is just an opinion, but the funk style to me is kind of sort of, it's more about attitude, the way that it looks. It has an aggressive stance. You know what I mean? It has just like this edge to it that just tells you like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit is, it's like when you listen to a really hardcore hip hop beat and you make that face and you're like, ooh. That's what the funk is. When one of those really funky joints pulled into the station, you was like, ooh, look at that right there. That's what funk style is.
I definitely got that vibe.
So, what's the last thing you saw in a wall truck that made you make that face?
What's the last thing I saw that made me make that face?
Yeah.
Well, damn, every single time I look at something that s.a.s.t.e.r is drawing with these little concepts that he's doing, I always make that face. I'm like, ooh. He posted something up today. It was a popsicle. Remember the 3-color, the Star Spangled popsicles?
Yes,
and it was s.a.s.t.e.r. That was dope.
That definitely was fresh.
Also, the wall that the Tatch Crew did out in Coney Island. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, that was funky. Nicer killed it with the characters as always, and Bio, and I mean they're just technicians. They do what they do.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Do you feel social media affected the development or preservation of style?
Definitely. Yeah, you know what? I wrote something about that, and to me, it's like social media is good, right? Because it connects all of us, and it opens up conversation, it opens up dialogue, it does a lot of good things. But the negative part that I see about it is, for instance, I see people posting up things, you know, pieces, right? And then it's like everybody's hitting like on the piece, and I'm like, yo, dogs, that piece is whack. I hate to bust a bubble, but that you know, and it's not being egotistical, because I would tell that person, yo, dogs, I could paint. You want to rock? We can go, and I'll show you what funky is. But that shit you did is not funky. Sorry, I hate to bust your bubble. But everybody hits like, right? So it's like this kumbaya party. Everybody loves everybody, right? And everyone is afraid to give somebody constructive criticism, right? Like, it's not to say that, you know, now you want to just jump on there and start criticizing people, right? Because art is always subjective. So you could only go but so far with your opinion before your opinion is really non-valid, because it's really seriously an opinion. But at the same time, if we're going to preserve style and we're going to be about, yo, it's elevating, it's like getting better, it's doing the best, it's always pushing and pushing those boundaries, then, yo, dogs, that shit you got 134 likes on, that was whack, dogs. I hate to bust your bubble.
It's called the truth.
You know what I mean?
That's what that's called.
But people get real sensitive, right?
Yes,
people get real sensitive, and I get sensitive. We all get sensitive, right? But I guess I'm older and I've grown tough skin, you know, and you know, like I've had someone like Bio who just told me to my face, like, yo, that's all right. You know, it's like you take that.
Exactly.
You take that. But me, I don't take that personally. I take that and I go back and I say, okay, so I know how nasty he is, so I got to do something that makes him maybe, you know, say, yo, that's kind of cool. I like that you did that. And then I know I'm getting somewhere because he's qualified, right? So it depends where the criticism is coming from.
Absolutely.
No, definitely. And in your opinion, you spoke about preservation. How important is the preservation of the culture for you?
Preservation of the culture is super ultra important. I mean, that's a conversation that you know should always continue, because the culture, so the culture is huge and it encompasses all these different facets, you know what I mean, and all these different aspects of the culture, and you have to preserve it. You have to preserve it, you know, preserve the history, preserve the past, you know what I'm saying, respect our past, preserve what's going on today, and prepare it for the future, because the future eventually will become the past. Then we need to preserve that, because by the time it's all said and done, we'll have this really long linear story to tell that people can actually look at and see the importance. You know, they can study it, they can see what's what, they can find out about it. It's an interesting, very interesting thing. It's a very interesting thing.
For all the kids that's listening to this, you heard what he said, right? Respect the past. Like, if you in them tunnels painting, don't go over history. You see something that's old in the streets, don't go over it. Go around it, or just stay the fuck away from it.
Absolutely.
Now, let me ask you this. A lot of people may not know, but you do a lot of writing on the culture. Tell us a little bit about that.
The writing just came about as a result of social media. I mean, it's like, you know, you have Facebook and you can write notes, you know, and sometimes it's like you can't really express yourself in a comment. Or sometimes you'll say something in a comment, and when you write that comment, it's kind of sort of the end result of an entire thought that you had. But that comment doesn't quite summarize it correctly.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you have to elaborate on it. So I decided, you know, myself, that a way for me to express myself is to actually just write out my complete thought, which kind of sort of, you know, I have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and I explain to you what my thought is, how I arrived at that thought, and why that thought is important. And by writing a complete note, you know, and usually it's around the subject of graph and the culture itself, and again, it's just my opinion. I'm just one of many opinions, you know what I'm saying? And you could either, you know, say that's a good opinion, or you could say, you know what, I don't really agree with that. And that's cool, right? Because as long as we're having dialogue, as long as we're having conversation, as long as it's out there, then it's cool. So, yo, feel free to go to Sade TCM on Facebook. My profile is 100% public. You can go there, go to the notes. I wrote a lot of important things. Yo, feel free, jump in there, read it all.
So definitely we'll be doing some reading material. I was speaking with Matthew, who's letting me know about the writing that you do on that side of the culture. But let me ask you this real quick. In your opinion, what's the power of this culture?
The power of this culture is our strength in numbers. That's the short answer.
Dope.
So I just want to elaborate on that just a little tiny bit. So basically, our strength is this. You can't go anywhere in the world and not find graffiti.
Facts.
Absolutely.
That's a fact, right?
That's definitely
So, so imagine this. Imagine this scenario. Imagine if all of us united and said that on one day, we're all going to write one name with one color, and we did it across the entire globe.
I'm actually working on something like that right now.
Imagine the strength in that, and the strength of uniting a community in that, and the statement that would make, because I'm sure we're into the millions by now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And the beauty of it is that we're like ants. We just keep colonizing it more and more and more and more. And right now, there's a kid right now tonight who's actually just doing his very first tag.
Absolutely.
And right now tonight, there's a guy doing his very last tag. And we grow faster than we retire. So it's like the strength is basically based on our numbers and how many of us there are, and the fact that we are a community, we are a culture. We've been here a long ass time now.
That's a fact.
So it's a matter of harnessing the power of our numbers.
There you go. That's the power of the culture, man. In numbers. Want to say thank you, Sade, for coming through.
Absolutely, salute.
No doubt, no doubt.
If you saw the interview, I know you're interested in hearing what this guy got to talk about. Go check out his Facebook. Go check out all the social media. We'll have it up on our social media after the show. Is there any last words, any shout outs?
Yeah, can I give out some shout outs? I wrote them down so I won't forget people. So I want to give a shout out to my man Doom TCM. Rest in peace, Bebs. OV1, thanks for setting this off. I appreciate that. Kel First Jewelry, kelfirst.com. Touchcrew.net. Holla at them. You got Bio, BG, Nicer, How, Nazem, Pretty Tone, Shane, Bio, Osito, Mac, Thule, Brim, Hello Steven, Cuchillo, Data, the whole crew. Diro TFA, Per and FX Crew, Poem 1, Flashbacks Magazine, cop that. I write articles in there.
That's what's up.
Neo FC, The Blazing Hackensack. I don't know if y'all saw that. Yo, YouTube that, The Blazing Hackensack. That's dope.
Yo, Poem had a dope ass graffiti store in the J-line for the people who remember that.
Indeed,
if y'all don't
indeed.
know, I just put y'all on the history.
I want to give a shout out to my TC5 family: Doc, Avon, Scene, Cy, Abby, Fargo, Totem, Doves, Dante, Keo, Python, Rec, aka Mr. Wiggles. Y'all know Zane, Wayne, and Rozzy Raz, and anybody else I forgot, I'm sorry, but the crew is huge.
No, he named a lot of heavy hitters right
Yeah,
there.
man. Beyond at boogiedownbronx.com. Yo, y'all want the fly shirts? Cop those. Beyond at boogiedown.com. Look that up. UTI with my TCM connection, that's Fear. And my man Dove Rock. Yo, I hear you. You out there. I want to shout out Tyke, TFO, Chris 156, Big Louie HR. Yo, Hard Rocks. My man Merc Photos, Pepe the Freight Killer. Hold up, almost done. Hold up. I want to make sure I get them all in.
Ain't nothing.
The Warworks Gallery. So you got John Crash Matos. You know Crash. Everybody know Crash. Of
course.
Robert Cantor and Anna Matos, who's the director. Yo, y'all need to go there. 39 Bruckner Boulevard, Bronx, New York, 10454. WarWorksNewYork.com. That's Point Morris. Yo, they're hooking up Point Morris. Y'all need to check those people out. Tough City Styles. Yo, Med, S.a.s.t.e.r, yes. Dose. I see y'all. Key and Cavs. Brian Dwells, Street Photography and Video, and my man Clark, Fly ID and Lady Erotica. Peace to all y'all, man. All right?
That's what's up. Salute.
We want to thank you for coming through and talking.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
We will holler.
Absolutely.
Listen, y'all, we're going to take a short music break with our DJ Petty Post, a.k.a. Mr. Nice Tie. And when we come back, we're going to have our second guest in the building, Bronx MC. Provalone P will be in the building sitting in with the Vandal Hour, y'all. Don't go
Tell
nowhere.
a friend. Tell your grandmother too.
We got a brand new record here from Ivor Julio called New York, My City. Let's get it.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
Brand new Ivor Julio, y'all.
Hey, I came out of the bottom in New York, New York, New York. Hey, I was trapping and rolling in New York, New York, New York. The home of the gritty, out of the city. Hey, my heart is so empty. Hey, cause you won't find a city like New York, New York, New York. While
Brand new Ivor Julio, New York, My City.
I came out of the bottom in New York, New York, New York. Hey, I was trapping and rolling in New York, New York, New York. The home of the gritty, out of the city. Hey, my heart is so empty. Hey, cause you won't find a city like New York, New York, New York. While Brody told me that he's sliding up in a new car. Bitches naked or behind the scene like a porn star. Ay, hotels, I'm in a hotel when it's a 4-star. Better work up with no scale, I need a wholesale to get the flow started. Light it up with the vocals, genuine with the vocals. Water wine with the whip, I don't hang with the oval. Put the money all away, you gon' need it when it rain. I ain't into getting famous, I'm just into getting paid. I need a break for the game, I need a bitch for the brain. I need a bitch with a wagon, so I can fuck her insane. I need a plug for the case, I got a plug for the cane. And all my niggas go savage, the fake niggas can't hang. I came out of the bottom in New York, New York, New York. Hey, I was trapping and rolling in New York, New York, New York. The home of the gritty, out of the city. Hey, my heart is so empty. Hey, cause you won't find a city like New York, New York, New York. Hey.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
All exclusive music here from Ivor Julio, Scammers.
Probably think that I'm a scammer. Hey, all she ever see is cameras. Why not? Only fuck her on a random. Hey, heard them niggas tryna grab some, cause we getting bent some. You don't want no drama. Hey, shit ain't about a dollar. Hey, I do what I wanna. Hey, I'm getting to it every day. I'm on it every day. Tryna move my mama. Running through the comma. Pray I die like easy. She probably think that I'm a scammer. Hey, all she ever see is cameras. Why not? Only fuck her on a random. Hey, heard them niggas tryna grab some, cause we getting bent some. You don't want no drama. Hey, shit ain't about a dollar. Hey, I do what I wanna. Hey, I'm getting to it every day. I'm on it every day. Tryna move my mama. Running through the comma. Pray I die like easy. Everything designer. Watch the money pile up. Living like a mile. Life was never easy. No one tried to find us. I just put that rope out. So my niggas climb on. Fuck up on my dope house. Bitch from Tijuana. Kill that pussy, don't stop. Breaking through the condo. You don't want no smoke now. Told them niggas line up. Backward got me faded, faded.
Both my bitches day in, I'm their main man. I can see it poking and popping, dancing merengue. If I put that ass on the camera, you might get famous. She probably think that I'm a scammer. Hey, all she ever see is cameras. Hey, only fuck her on a random. Hey, heard them niggas tryna grab some, cause we getting banned some. You don't want no drama. Hey, shit ain't about a dollar. Yeah, I do what I wanna. Yeah, I'm getting to it every day. Yeah, I'm on it every day. Think that I'm a scammer. Hey, all she ever see is cameras. Why not? Only fuck her on a random. Hey, heard them niggas tryna grab some, cause we getting banned some. You don't want no drama. Hey, shit ain't about a dollar. Yeah, I do what I wanna. Yeah, I'm getting to it every day. Yeah, I'm on it every day. Tryna move my mama, running through the comma. Pray I die like Yeezy, everything designer. Watch the money pile up, living like a mile. Life was never easy, no one tried to find us. I just put that rope out, so my niggas climb on. Fuck up on my dope house, bitch from Tijuana. Kill that pussy, don't stop breaking through the condo. You don't want no smoke now, so them niggas line up. Backward got me faded, looking Asian. Both my bitches day in, I'm their main man. I can see it poking and popping, dancing merengue. If I put that ass on the camera, you might get famous. She probably think that I'm a scammer. Hey, all she ever see is cameras. Hey, only fuck her on a random. Hey, heard them niggas tryna grab some, cause we getting banned some. You don't want no drama. Hey, shit ain't about a dollar. Yeah, I do what I wanna. Yeah, I'm getting to it every day. Yeah, I'm on it every day. Tryna move my mama, police tryna find us. My whole hood is beefing, sleeping with the llama. Guns all on the counter. I'm a 49er. Fishes gone that leaning, dirty other finder. They already know who are, yeah. Gotta kill 'em with the know who are, yeah. My money.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
Crack the top of the 40s. I'm living proof where I'm from and I rock the playground. On my way, I got freshened until she hate now. To my haters, I'm on my way now. Crack the cork on champagne like hey now. Went from who you are to hey now. Living life saying hey now. Them drugs, they got my stomach hurting. Not more than what my mama's hurting. Anemic flow for the coldest person. If it got a glow, then you know it's worth it. Every bar's a quotable, semicolon that. I break a heart cause I can mold it back. Build a bridge for a gap to go over that. Was in love with my ex, but now I'm over that. I lost the arm trying to reach and got my shoulder back. And everything she knows said I told her that. Imagination's like a new ride. Tell her baby act your age, not your shoe size.
Imagination calling, mirrors for you. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now.
Crack the top of the 40s and tell them I'm living proof where I'm from and I rock the playground. On my way, I got freshened until she hate now. To my haters, I'm on my way now. Crack the cork on champagne like hey now. Went from who you are to hey now. Living life saying hey now. So there ain't no need to lie like I'm your one and only. You know we know them games and we play those like I'm Kobe. I was trying to floss, but you wasn't worth the trophy. You know I'm worth the cost, but you trying to price the coffee. Morning after pills, I got the morning after feel. Shades, no emotions with a Dapper Dan grill. It's on, I'm gone, it won't be back until November. And if I decide to return, you'll be the same way I met you. Burnt, up in the urn, Paul Bearer. Cry River, quiet storm, all weather. My imagination's like a new ride. Tell the baby act your age, not the shoe size.
Imagination calling, mirrors for you. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now.
top of the 40s and tell them I'm living proof where I'm from and I rock the playground. On my way out, got freshened until she hey now. To my haters, I'm on my way now. Crack the cork on champagne like hey now. Went from who you are to hey now. Living life saying hey now.
Hey, yo, what's poppin'? Welcome back, man. Yo, tonight on the Vandal, we got a Bronx MC that's a monster on the mic that plays no games. His new mixtape, Extra Cheese, is hosted by the Drama King, also known as DJ K-Slick and DJ Instinct. It is out now, so make sure you go cop that. From what I'm hearing, that shit is fire. So it is my pleasure and the Vandal pleasure to introduce to you, Provalone P.
Yeah. Salute. Yo, what up?
Peace.
What's good?
Peace.
I'm here. Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for coming through, man.
You're ready.
Busy weekend in New York right now.
Course,
so appreciate
man.
you coming out, man.
Barbecues.
Yeah.
A lot of shit
Yeah.
going down.
I haven't got a Frank yet.
That's what cheese.
Oh, come on, man.
My bad.
Yo, and I'm mad late with it. Like, come on.
Listen,
man.
I thought Fax was going to jump right on. I was waiting. But listen, man, Provalone P, for the people that might not be familiar with you or your work, just give the fans and the viewers a quick little background on Provalone P.
Provolone P coming straight out the BX, repping Specialist Entertainment. You know what I mean? That's Torch label from Maybach Music Group. Been dealing with them a few years now. You know, I got songs with of course, Torch, Jim Jones, Gunplay, Prodigy from Mobb Deep. I just been working, you know, and we just continue to work. Shout out to my boy Cover. We got a new hit record that we about to drop. Y'all about to get the exclusive tonight.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely gonna
Featuring
play
Torch, you know, so
That's what's up.
we just working, man, you know.
That's what's up. Cover, what up? Shout out to Cover, man. He's an involved in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Keeps the ball rolling. Definitely DTF and Vandal, our family.
Yeah.
Right now you got a mixtape hosted by DJ
K-Slay and DJ Instincts. That's what I'm saying
cool.
right there.
Extra Cheese with an X, y'all. No
With
E in
an
the
X,
front.
X.
Extra Cheese. That's S.t.e.r. just in case you're gonna look that up. Tell us about that joint, man.
I mean, it's just a lot of substance on it. My music is just a lot of substance, you know what I'm saying? Things that I've been through and things that I'm trying to accomplish in life. So, you know what I mean? If you like music with substance,
Yeah.
then, you know what I mean? Listen to that Extra Cheese, you know what I mean? Or anything I put out, you know, for that matter.
Of course,
You know
of
what I
course.
mean?
How was it working with K-Slay and the Drama King doing the mixtape, man?
Oh man, K-Slay, that's like my big brother right there. Shout out to him, man. It's just an honor, actually. You know what I mean? What can I say, man? He's a pioneer that's just host my mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So,
And
just,
definitely,
I'm humble.
for those who don't know, K-Slay was definitely involved in the graffiti world.
He
back
still do
then.
his things with the motherfucking King.
I didn't even know that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So Dez.
Big shout out to K-Slay and Drama Hour. He been having the whole drama thing going on for a long time. Shout out to him. Now the song Steroids, which was fire. We played that earlier, if I'm not mistaken. We opened up the show actually with that song.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit, son, about how that song came about.
Well, the beat came from this kid named Snake the Kid. He out in Paris, actually. He just sent me the beat, and I was like, wow, this shit is just strong. Like, I can't come regular. I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta juice up on it or something. Then it just came to me. This shit is steroids. So it's like rap on steroids. That's why I'm bringing you right there.
There you go. There you go. And for the people, if you're watching live after, you can go check that out. If you don't,
Yeah, it's
go
on
to the
SoundCloud right now.
and everything, and it'll be in the opening show when we upload on YouTube. First
Look out for that video too.
Oh, there it goes. We love
Shot
the
by
visuals.
Amadeus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Adams
Definitely.
Films.
definitely like to see the visuals, man. We definitely been looking into that. How do you feel about the mixtape game these days, man? Is it working for you? Is it not working for you? How do you feel about it in general?
I mean, you know, me personally, I'm just, if you listening to it, man, it's working for me. You know, I get into it. You know what I'm saying? It's just work. You gotta put yourself out there, invest in yourself, you know, and then, you know, you get it back. You know what I mean? 10 times fold.
Absolutely.
You know,
For a person who doesn't know shit about the mixtape game, do people actually make money off these mixtapes, or is it for promotional use only?
I mean, you can definitely make money off your mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? You can get shows, paid shows. You know what I'm saying? Depending how your category is, you can get features like, yo, I heard your shit. How much you charge? You know what I'm saying? And then,
that's what's up.
You know?
I've heard in the music game, is the substance different from what you put on your mixtape? And then what would you put on, like, you know, an EP or an album? Do you separate the two, or is it?
I mean, me personally, I'm just giving you all of me every time, man. Straight raw.
Okay.
You know what I mean? New York City, gritty.
Okay.
That's what I'm giving you.
Absolutely.
You know?
I do got a question for you too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, as a rapper growing up, you are from Brooklyn, absolutely.
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, you from the Bronx? I'm sorry. Let me correct myself.
It's all
BX in the
good.
building, real
BX.
heavy.
222.
Real heavy. You know, like who inspired you to rap? You know, what made you rap? Who do you feel is responsible for you picking up a pen and a pad?
Well, my uncle actually, you know what I'm saying, Ace Buchanan, he's a producer. He helped me out. He was like, yo, try this. And I just started doing it, you know what I'm saying, when I was a kid. But influences like Rakim, Nas, Run DMC, like he used to play these things when I was in the crib. DMX.
You already?
You know what I'm saying? Nas, of course. I don't know if I said that. Jay-Z, Biggie.
Oh, you already.
You know what I mean?
You better salute the king. You over here in
You know,
Brooklyn, not saluting Biggie. Nah, I'm just playing.
Biggie.
Of course.
Nah, you already.
And let me say this: these days, hip hop changed dramatically. I mean,
Yeah.
big
absolutely.
difference in the music game now. How do you see yourself fitting in, and where do you stand, and where the music game is right now?
I'm just gonna bring you me, and then you know what I'm saying, whatever it's, you gotta be the judge. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the viewers, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So.
I mean, it's good.
You know what I mean? I adapt with my environment. So if they talking that trap, we can go that route.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You talking the streets, we can go that route. We want the party, we got that too.
Do
Look,
that
if you listen to my tape, my mixtape, go through it. You know what I'm saying? I got something for the ladies
Little
on
bit
there.
of everything.
That's
You know
what's
what I
up.
mean?
Yes,
So
don't
it's like,
forget us.
You know.
They solely forget us. We get called all types of names, but we don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why Fetty Wap popped so much, because he was more so embracing us instead of embarrassing us. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta embrace our queens.
Nah,
you know, so-
absolutely. See, Queen. I
Yeah.
love that. Yes, continue it on.
I like females who actually call themselves queens instead of bitches.
Yo, please. So, wait, can we drop a bomb on that? Drop a bomb on that.
You bust the gun.
Yeah, bust the gun. My bad. My bad.
I got a question to ask you, P. New York radio is very biased. Out of towners, right? Meaning outside New York. Do you feel it's fair that New York artists have a hard time getting their music played on new radio?
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying, they should be playing New York first. Like, I don't understand why you go to New York, you hear somebody from Atlanta, you know what I mean, before you hear somebody from New York, you know? It's definitely crazy.
We had to let a Brooklyn nigga step up and flip it on the South and shit, talking about
my
panda,
God.
panda.
Oh my God.
To each his own. If you sound like somebody else, there's nothing new under the sun, number one.
Yes.
So it's just how you do it.
True.
That kid, he came through and that, you know, don't hate on him, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I saw an interview recently where Fat Joe spoke about, and Fat Joe was talking about how, you know, him being in his character in the game, a lot of people toss him demos and stuff, and not like we say to each his own, but a lot of people putting music out don't got hot music.
Don't.
So that's
At
another
all.
reason why the radio ain't playing it.
Ayo, it's hot, it's just hot trash.
But they ain't looking in the right places.
That
man.
too. That
They
too.
not, you know
That
what
too.
I mean?
Not true.
You
Because
know,
you
so
and what happens is the dudes who do this more recreational, they go like, for some reason with social media and the technology nowadays, you know what I mean? It wasn't like that back then.
Yeah.
You couldn't do a song, put it out on YouTube, nobody ever heard of you, and get some type of credibility. People back then were doing homework. We got to know who you are. and
Exactly.
Who knows you, and or should we?
Exactly.
Now it's to the point where you become a success overnight, and we don't know nothing about this
About
person.
you
So
at
when
all.
you say you give us you in the music, I think that's a little more for somebody like me who's a connoisseur of music. I listen. listen, and I'd rather hear that type. And like you said, people are not looking. Where should they be looking for that kind of music?
First, just Google me, Provalone P.
There you go.
Yeah.
First thing, keyword,
That's it.
Provalone P.
Provalone P, Provalone P. Google me.
That's what's up.
You know
And
what I'm
that's where
saying?
you gonna
And
find it at.
everywhere,
Word.
man. Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, all these hip hop websites. I'm on them. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. How do you feel about these rappers now not even giving you a strong 16? Remember when songs used to be like 6 minutes long, 5 minutes long? Now shit is like 2 minutes, 3 minutes the most, if you can get that, you know what I'm saying? And then like you guys were saying, everybody sounds the same. You got New York rappers sounding like they from the South. How do you feel about that?
Hey man, if you can't get a quick 16, like I think you should stop.
Yeah, wrong business. You're in the wrong business.
Yeah, like that's the people that do that. They taking from my time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Put the mic down on that
Me
real
and what my
niggas
people
get busy.
doing what we doing. Like, you know?
Absolutely. I
And
respect
real quick,
it.
the Panda joint, a lot of people bring that point up, but let me tell you something. What's crazy is if he would have probably went another route and he didn't make a Billboard #1, everybody would have laughed at him.
Absolutely.
That's a fact,
You know what I mean? But
especially with Ye back in that.
when
So
they
you
follow
think he
the
was
cheese,
thinking about-
baby, if it work, it work. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
It's good music.
Absolutely.
You
And
know,
then Drizzy had the one dance out that took over a whole nother wave. But listen, Provolone got the video out, Boss,
Yeah.
with Cortez right
Shout
now.
out to Cause.
Shout out to
Fire.
Cortez.
Cortez, Swerve, D the Dilla.
How did y'all connect for that?
My boy Cortez, I knew him for a while, and my manager s.a.s.t.e.r, he reached out to Swerve. He dealt with Jadakiss and them, and D the Dilla, that's my homie. Teamwork on the beat, that's my brother. We just
And it
came
happened.
through.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
I just set it off. You know what I'm saying?
And definitely shout out to Cortez. You definitely always see him up there on YouTube. And you spoke of another visual earlier that was for the what song you was talking about? Extra to one, the steroids? Was it?
Steroids. Yeah, I ain't released it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Can we have a range, maybe close when we
I should be releasing it this Thursday. Yeah. like
Okay,
Thursday.
that's right
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the corner. That's
this week.
Look out for
Just
that,
look out
y'all.
for it, yeah.
Definitely look out for that.
We're gonna take a short music break with Petty Post, aka Mr. Nice Tie. When we come back, it's gonna get exciting in this motherfucker. Hey yo, Petty Post, do your damn thing, B.
Don't go away, y'all.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
No roof on the roof. Oh God. Think Nicky want a menage. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
Brand new from Provolone P. This one is straight fire, y'all. It's the Vandal Hour.
No roof on the roof. Oh God. Think Nicky want a menage. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God.
Understand? Clean or dirty?
I had to take that one from the top, y'all. Straight fire from Provolone P. It's called Oh God.
No roof on the roof. Oh God. Think Nicky want a menage. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God. Lay them down broad day like, oh God. Blew a bag on them strippers like, oh God. My whole team eating, man, my whole squad. Gotta watch niggas, yeah, I know, God. They wanna line you up, yeah, I know, God. Keep the heat close, yeah, I know, God. Moving all the way, moving all the hard. I think my man talking to the song. Was scamming, they thought I had a job. Either that or we had it wrong. 6.5 for 600 long. Tupac against the fucking odds. They talking now, they gon' pull his car. Might find him on the boulevard. Might end up in the prison yard. I pray to God I don't catch a charge. No roof on the Wraith. Oh God. Think he want a Minaj. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God.
Troy Ave just shot the club up.
Oh God.
I know he's sitting in that square thinking, oh God. If I ain't in the kitchen, whip it till it go hard.
Just ran her for the plug like,
Yo.
oh. No roof on the Wraith.
Oh God.
Think he want a Minaj. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God. Lay them down, bro, a day like, oh God. Blew a bag on them strippers like, oh God. My whole team eating, man, my whole squad. Gotta watch niggas, yeah, I know, God. They wanna line you up, yeah, I know, God. Keep the heat close, yeah, I know, God. Moving all the way, moving all the hard. I think my man talking to the song. Was scamming, they thought I had a job. Either that or we had it wrong. 6.5 for 600 long. Tupac against the fucking odds. They talking now, they gon' pull his car. Might find him on the boulevard. Might end up in the prison yard. I pray to God I don't catch a charge. No roof on the Wraith. Oh God. Think he want a Minaj. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God.
Troy Ave just shot the club up.
Oh God.
I know he's sitting in that square thinking, oh God. If I ain't in the kitchen, whip it till it go hard. I'm with a dozen bitches and they all selling blowjobs.
Dog, where you been at?
That's all a nigga hearing. I've been hiding in the vault in St. Martin, Paris, selling paranoid ain't the word. When your pinky work a bird, all this money I can touch your shit, be fucking with my nerves. Fuck your pinky. It ain't by the deal when you're staring at a $500,000 $10 bills. Chill with your advice, Paul. Bunch of wolves with me, lift that ice off. Let the trigger on his Mac 11 spray like lights off. Niggas need help, try and lean on me. I post $1 million bail, all that heat on me. Keep that heat on me. Like, oh God, run up on me if you want. You about to meet and no God, motherfucker.
No roof on the Wraith. Oh God. Think he want a Minaj. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God.
Yo, we back in the building. I don't know if y'all was listening, but it was a lot of crack playing in the building.
That shit fire.
Word, that song was definitely hard. Oh God.
Listen, was that was the new one?
It's the new one, man.
I think Nicky won a Menard.
Hold on, man.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Listen, y'all. Listen, I know it's Memorial Day weekend right now. This shit better be playing.
Word, in rotation.
I know we got it first. I know you mad you heard it. Official song, man.
Yeah, that shit
oh,
fire.
God.
Salute.
That shit fire.
Salute. Thanks.
When you hear it, when you hear it, man. When you hear it, you hear it, man.
Yeah.
I hope there's a visual to that coming.
Oh yeah, everything's coming.
Oh God.
Epic. Oh God.
Well, you already know if you need a stylist. Oh God.
Okay, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, you're a part of a movement called the Specialist Entertainment. Tell us a little bit about the movement and the people involved with that.
I mean, that's Torch. You know what I'm saying? My big bro. Sensei, me, my nigga Story. You know what I'm saying? We just working.
Work, as you can hear.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nah, definitely get that New York feel from that. That shit is definitely fire. So salute.
If there was a genre or the type of rap, if you could give it a name, one name for your style.
If it was a genre,
or
does it
style,
exist
just-
already?
or
The
what-
name exists?
Let's not go that route, right? Let's fuck it. Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's
call it
scratch
Goosebumps.
Okay, there you
Goosebumps.
go.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Goosebumps.
That was a good
Yo,
one.
check this out, New York City, Provolone P. Provolone P.
Ah.
He is bringing y'all goosebumps. So every time y'all hear his music,
Yeah.
you're gonna get goosebumps.
Fire.
Word. Now, what separates Provolone P sound from the others doing it right now? Well,
The Goosebumps.
self-explanatory. Y'all heard it first on the Vandal Hour.
Yeah.
Now that song that we just listened to, is titled
Oh God.
right? Now, how did that come about?
man.
Let me say the energy on that song. I stepped out for a minute to go to sip some. You know, we're not allowed to bring our drinks in here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I stepped out and I had to put it back down and walk back in like.
Oh
and
God!
Every time.
Exactly.
How did that come up with? What was the energy like in the studio doing that?
Yeah, it was crazy. I pulled up on my bro Cover. He like made the beat from scratch.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? Came with the idea, and then we made it that same night. Then the next night, Torch came, and now we here with the record premiering it.
That's
You
what's
know what I'm
up.
saying?
Actually told that song is fresh off the press when he was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, Troy Ave just shot up the club."
Oh God! Like this is like
exactly.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yo,
like
preach.
Pay
That shit
attention.
crazy.
Pay
working.
attention.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What MC that's out right now, when you hear their music, makes you say, "Oh, I gotta go lay something down right now"? Is there an MC out there that does that you hear now? That's like,
I mean, like honestly, like I fuck with Uncle Murder. Like Uncle Murder come through with he come with some real bars. Like you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
He's out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's
Definitely.
one. You know what I'm saying? That's out there. That's really out. Oh, I fuck with Dave East. You know what I mean? Dave East,
Heavy,
New York.
definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
You know what I mean?
and Provolone P.
Provolone P, man. That's
Absolutely.
it,
You
man.
already know.
You know what I mean? Real talk.
You spoke earlier, working with Cover COD. How's that chemistry been?
Say that again.
Working with Cover
Yeah.
and the COD. How's the chemistry been
that's
over there?
the chemistry is crazy. Like me and my bro Cut, we got a lot of things coming. And this is just the you know what I mean, the first thing. Like you know what I'm saying, and it's like oh God already.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Green light. And I meant to talk about that. I'm saying that, and not just because Provolone's on the show tonight. I will be somehow trying to get that track with me in my playlist. It's something. It's a feel for me for music. First, lyrical content always matters to me, but if I can get the feel before I even know what's going on the track, it's like a magnet, man. And shout out to you, man, because
Thank you, man.
that's
Appreciate
something
it.
that I'm pretty sure we're gonna be hearing just like all the other songs, man.
Nah,
Oh
absolutely.
God.
Oh God.
Oh God.
You're gonna hear it a
God.
lot. You're gonna hear it a lot.
Matter of fact, on the Oh God, no, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you. How do you
Damn.
feel about the All the Way Up remix? And then they got Hove on that joint. Everybody's going nuts.
Yo, they
But,
all the way up. I think Remy did her thing. You know what
Whoa,
I'm saying? They felt.
she did.
You know what I'm saying? She came through with that pain.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Check that
And
out.
That's a dope song. Shout out to
Okay.
Fat Joe.
Shout out to
Hov.
Fat Joe, Remy, Hov.
Okay.
They doing Terror
Yeah.
Squad reunion, Summer Jam.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that'll be dope.
You
Okay.
said Fat Joe and Hov is on the song together.
Yeah.
That's real, right?
Yo,
That's
yeah.
New York, man.
Yo, that shit
If it ain't
crazy.
about money, like I don't even know why people be beefing nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas out here
Exactly.
starving and
Facts.
you want beef over nothing.
Facts.
It's only
I
good
don't
when
even get
you're in
it.
the burger business.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Wendy's is hiring.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, like you know, go to Wendy's with the beef.
A lot of people were talking about Fat Joe and Hov getting on the song. You know, everybody knows they had their little quarrels or whatever. But I think it's great. I think if first of all, a lot of people, Fat Joe, big name, Jay-Z, big name. Sometimes if it's not those type of people to do it, people don't think it can be done.
Absolutely.
So
Sure.
now you got Lil Wayne beefing Baby. A lot of people go through their beefs, especially when it comes to this money situation. I think
Absolutely.
it was dope that they got on the song and it was a hot track.
Yeah.
Not just that they got on a song like, oh shit, they collab.
Okay.
Including Remy. And I'm not cutting
Facts.
Remy short. I'm
Facts.
just saying you up there with Joe.
Yeah.
and
Like
Absolutely,
the-
absolutely.
So for you
Yeah.
to keep up with the ball, definitely shout out to Remy.
Yeah, salute.
Couple
salute
shots out
Remy
to
Ma.
her. The BX is looking great right now.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Definitely,
Heavy.
definitely.
Fact.
Have you ever dealt with a producer that you didn't really click with?
I mean, yeah, you do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep it moving. Like, it's nothing.
Does it? You know, well, because I mean, on the other end of it, you have producers that you really click with.
Some people might not click with my raps. It's like, it's okay. You know what I mean? That's why I said to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
I can't,
absolutely.
but I, you know, but they will, and maybe they won't. You know what I'm saying?
And then, no, when it doesn't work out, when you don't have that energy and it don't mesh, you just leave that bad energy or
Yeah,
whatever
it's
energy it
it.
is
Like,
right there and keep pushing.
It don't make no sense.
Definitely don't. If it don't make dollars, it don't
I
make
let my
sense.
nigga cover on them tracks, man. Stop playing. Real talk. Clean it dirty.
Cover definitely
What up?
got that crack. Just listen to Prince Polygamy on my nigga Ivo. I stayed facts.
Yeah.
We play a lot of music today.
How do you produce your music? Like, do you like listen to the beat first and write, or do you write and then put it on the beat? How's the process?
For the most part, I just do what the beat tell me to do, and yeah, I listen to the beats and then go in.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Yo,
And I write it too. I'm not gonna say I don't be writing.
Of course.
You know.
Speaking
I
of
can
that,
do that, not write, but you know,
Speaking
it makes
of-
more sense to write it.
writing. Drake went through a lot of heat when the
Mhm.
Quentin Miller stuff came out. How do you feel about ghostwriting?
Me personally, I like Drake is an actor, right? So it's like to him, it's all entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at an actor for acting, and that's why I'm leaving like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what? You gonna get mad at the man? He's an actor. He told you, I'm an actor. He came in the game in a wheelchair.
Exactly.
Now you gonna? Oh, you thought he was a gangster? How?
Exactly.
You know
You
what I
know
mean?
what? That was a good way to put that. That was a
He makes
way.
great music, man. You
Yes,
know,
yes.
That's all I can
Talented
say.
dude, talented dude.
Whether he writes it, it sounds good, and that's what
Absolutely.
this genre is about: sounding good.
Yes.
You know, like
And me, if I was him, I mean, the fucking checks is looking great.
I'm pretty sure.
Say what you want.
you know, like
I'm
I'm
pretty
not even
sure.
gonna
Yes,
debate,
yes.
you
You're
know, I
right.
ain't even
You're
gonna
right.
go
It was
there.
a lot of details
Yeah.
into that. For the people that don't know, you'll be performing at a New York art show with COD Music.
Yeah.
If a person's never seen Provalone P on stage and perform, what should they expect from a?
Well, besides the goosebumps, you're just gonna yeah,
goosebumps.
You know what I mean? And so we're just gonna turn up, man, and the clarity. You know what I'm saying? People be going on stage, you hear what they talking about.
Yeah,
You're gonna hear me
and understand
clearly, understand and feel me.
and which is very important,
You know
very
what I'm
important.
saying?
And I'm glad you said that because a lot of people don't take key into their stage presence, man.
Yeah.
That's
No,
a
they
whole
don't.
nother part of the game. It's not just going in the
Absolutely.
studio and
Absolutely.
laying down a track.
Absolutely.
I'm a fan. I go out. I don't just want to see you up there standing and not that you got to dance around, but that
Exactly.
energy you give
Yeah.
that I could
Exactly.
understand what's being said and still kick a vibe.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you: is there somebody in the rap or hip hop world that you have not worked with that you would like to work with, producer or artist wise?
I'm gonna work with Busta. Like Busta's nice, man. Because you just talked about the energy and the energy that he gives off. It's like if I can emulate that on stage, like I'm gonna be one of the
Definitely dope.
greats. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
dope. You see how he
So
was jumping
Busta
around
Rhymes,
at the
man.
Puffy show? He gonna gained a few
Yeah,
pounds and he was
Busta
still
Rhymes
jumping
dope.
around.
Busta Rhymes. There's a lot of people I want to work with, but that's one of them. You know.
Real quick, me doing the research on Provolone P, I was going through his Instagram page. I seen a performance with you, Torch, or someone else that we actually posted on the page. The energy there, I don't know what was going on that night, but if you just read the energy, it seems like you was really in your mode, and everyone else was in that same mode, man. So I see your stage
People was
presence is
singing.
crazy.
They was singing the words with me.
You
It was
can't.
crazy.
You cannot
Yeah,
deny
it was-
energy,
yeah,
man.
That's
Energy
how
is
it's
very.
supposed to be, man.
The current is strong. Let me ask you this: where do you see yourself in the next year?
And next year, well, probably on tour somewhere, 50 state tour or across this overseas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. I think Rihanna. I can't say that on here. Should I say it?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, but you know,
here.
just working extra hard and enjoying it at the same time.
Yeah,
know?
man. Make sure you definitely enjoy it, man.
Definitely.
Because we enjoyed it on the other end. You know, this is Graffiti Hip Hop Show.
Yeah.
You are MC.
Let's do it.
We definitely gonna let you do your thing. Provolone P is in the building, y'all. It's the Vandal Hour, DTF Radio every Saturday
My old school
night.
niggas, get your TDKs ready.
It's about to go down. Petty, I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if you want to beat. I could just let you go a cappella.
Let me go a cappella then,
Alright.
man. It's already silent.
Listen, let me
You know
just
what I'm saying?
listen, y'all. It's the Vandal Hour, DTF Radio every Saturday night, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Provolone P is in the building. The BX is in the building. I'ma let the man do his thing.
Yeah.
And you can be the judge, y'all.
Check it. Yeah, I'm from that crack era. That 2 for $5 bag era. Little niggas causing mad terror. But nowadays they wear mascara and Speedos. I can never let these cheaters get my fucking Cheetos. Talking Doritos. Chips, you get the point, nigga. I was raised keep quiet, never point, nigga. Cause you can get smoked like a joint, nigga. You're better off staying on point, nigga. I'm on my own time. Hustle got my own grind. Starved to death before I fuck with that old swine. On the run, eating, moving with that old 9. Damn, I gotta take it back to the old prime. Getting that new money, motherfuckers move funny. Probably count on one hand who really do love me. But it's alright cause both hands count that blue money. New York state of mind, this is what you do to me. Shit changing, niggas making fake accounts. I'm on the bando, smoking just weigh the ounce. Bitch bagging, phone ringing, can't wait to bounce. You on my Instagram looking probably hating now. Fucking weirdo, sucker try be a hero and catch a hot one. Body cold -0 and let my beard grow. Moving through the city lights, taking OT, ducking Miami Vice. Give them doomsday, I know how these dudes play. Never on my knees, rather let my tools spray. And I don't speak French, but I speak souffle. Cause where I'm from is still hot every Tuesday. Ducking TNT, me and my PNC. 222nd nigga, boy, you had to be a G to even stand there. Surprised I still stand here. I move to work, you should just stand there. Drinking mad beers, rocks in them bottle tops. Feeling empty, start sending out hollow shots. And we ain't gotta take over, nigga, we ball blocks. And you can have it back, motherfucker, I'd rather that. New York, New York, New York, state of mind. Bunch of grimy Bronx, nigga, New York, state of time. Rather get caught with it, a lot of niggas dying. Even some OGs telling, a lot of niggas lying.
Provolone P.
Good. Yeah.
Listen, man.
You want extra cheese on yours.
Yo, there's no phones over here, no pens and pads in front of that man, okay?
Oh yeah, that put that in my pocket.
Let y'all know. Yo, well, exactly. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you, Provolone P.
Salute,
coming out,
man.
doing your thing, showing us some love here on Memorial Day weekend. I know
Yeah.
it's a busy weekend. Appreciate you coming out,
Thanks
showing
for
us some
having me.
love. Any last words, any shout outs, anything you want to tell the people that are out there?
June 15, we at the Paper Box. Y'all already know that. Look out for the old God video. Look out for my record Grams with Gunplay. Just look out for Provolone P all summer 16. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You already know, man. COD Specialist Entertainment. We out here.
Make sure you Google that up.
Yeah.
And also, you know the visuals. He says steroids will be coming soon.
Yes,
Visuals
sir.
for that. So make sure maybe Thursday, y'all. So
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
real
yeah.
close to your phones and your
Yeah.
iPads
Yeah.
and check that out. Listen, we want to thank you again for coming through the Vandal Hour DTF Radio, sharing your story here with us.
Yeah.
We definitely appreciate it. We also want to give a shout out and a big thank you to our first guest today, Sade TCM, for coming through, telling us a little bit about his story. And last and not least, of course, Checks and Balances, aka Mila's in the building with us.
Thank you
Appreciate
guys
you
for
coming
having
out.
me. Absolutely. Anytime,
Co-hosting.
Anytime.
We have our bandanas as well. We appreciate that.
Absolutely. That's great.
Appreciate the love from everybody, all the supporters, everybody who holds us down. Shout out to all the listeners and viewers. Most importantly, y'all, you know, it's been almost 2 years now, and we've been going hard. Without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. Shout out to the whole Vandal Hour team. Shout out to OV1 for connecting us with Sade TCM. Good looking on that plug. Shout out to Mark DTF, the whole DTF family for always holding us down. Shout out to the DJ Petty Post, aka Mr. Nice Time. Make sure you follow both accounts on Instagram. Funny dude. It goes down after midnight on Petty Post, if you don't know. And listen, y'all, I'm Sinatra. That's Facts on Wax. This is the Vandal Hour, y'all.
And we all.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Peace.
No roof on the rave. Oh God. Thick Nicky want a Minaj. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God. Lay them down broad day like, oh God. Blew a bag on them strippers like, oh God. My whole team eating, man, my whole squad. You gotta watch niggas, yeah, I know, God. They wanna line you up, yeah, I know, God. Keep the heat close, yeah, I know, God. Moving all the way, moving all the hard. I think my man talking to the song. Was scamming, they thought I had a job. Either that or we had it wrong. 6.5 for 600 long. Tupac against the fucking odds. He talking now, they gon' pull his car. Might find him on the boulevard. Might end up in the prison yard. I pray to God I don't catch a charge. No roof on the rave. No roof on the rave. Oh God. Think Nicky want a Minaj. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God. Lay them down broad day like, oh God. Blew a bag on them strippers like, oh God. My whole team eating, man, my whole squad. You gotta watch niggas, yeah, I know, God. They wanna line you up, yeah, I know, God. Keep the heat close, yeah, I know, God. Moving all the way, moving all the hard. I think my man talking to the song. Was scamming, they thought I had a job. Either that or we had it wrong. 6.5 for 600 long. Tupac against the fucking odds. He talking now, they gon' pull his car. Might find him on the boulevard. Might end up in the prison yard. I pray to God I don't catch a charge. No roof on the rave. Oh God. Think Nicky want a Minaj. Oh God. Them niggas still hating. Oh God. I just woke up in the bank, nigga. Oh God. No roof on a Lambo. Oh God. I think Rihanna wanna fuck. Oh God. Them niggas still broke. I'm like, oh God. I just ran her for the plug like, oh God.
Troy Ave just shot the club up.
Oh God.
I know he's sitting in that square thinking, oh God. If I ain't in the kitchen, whip it till it coke hard. I'm with a dozen bitches and they all selling blowjobs.
Dog, where you been at?
That's all a nigga hearing. I've been hiding in the vault in St. Martin, Paris, selling paranoid ain't the word. When you pick, you work a bird. All this money I be touching shit, be fucking with my nerves. Fuck your pick. It ain't by the deal when you staring at $500,000 $10 bills. Chill with your advice, Paul. Bunch of wolves with me, lift that ice off. Let the trigger on his Mac 11 spray like lights out. Niggas need help, try and lean on me. I post $1 million bail, all that heat on me. Keep that heat on me. Like, oh God, run up on me if you want. You about to meet and no God, motherfucker.
No roof on the rave. Oh God.